watch football without the restrictions of blackouts or cable? Check out expressvpn.com to help you get access to all the live games. Sign up today using the link in the description to get 3 free months. Action.
Go to Bowl fam, it's the director. We got a Chargers game today, one that I know a lot of us maybe not super optimistic about our chances in, but let's be honest, it's Chargers football. I'm ready to be hurt again, and we're here to support the Chargers and have a good time. Shout out to Chase. What's up, dude? My brother, $2 holla, thank you so much, man. So to start things off here, the reason we're running a little bit behind is that at least on my end here on Sunday Ticket, the game is blacked out. And so I'm trying to find a way to get around that. I think I found a way. So I have a couple different sources to watch the game here. There's Paramount Plus, there's Hulu, there's a whole bunch of different situations here. But they're still showing the Browns and Colts game. For anybody that has a local broadcast, is that what you guys are seeing right now? They're just showing the end of that game, getting ready to get into the Chargers game. Hopefully we're good. We got about 3 or 4 different methods here. And then if that doesn't work, we're going to hit up the VPN and make sure that we can get access to the game right now. Yeah, you guys are still broadcasting the Colts right now. Okay, just making sure as the Chargers game should be kicking off here real soon. Oh, the Colts, I think they just won it. Turnover, I think the Colts just won it. And now they should be changing it over to the Chargers. They should be showing it on. They should be changing it over to the Chargers any second now. Here in Kansas City, they showed the Chargers versus Chiefs. Okay. I'm keeping an eye on it. The very worst case scenario, we'll follow it on Red Zone, I guess, which is definitely annoying, but we'll see what happens here in just a second. We'll try the VPN as well. On YouTube, it's showing the waiting screen. Yeah, on YouTube for me as well, it shows it's blacked out, in my area at least. Let's go! Colts called for illegal contact. Oh my goodness. But we're on the CBS app right now. Chiefs win the coin toss and defer. Okay, so the Chargers are going to be getting the ball here first. I can see it on Red Zone at least right now, so we'll find out here in just a second. Both of my broadcasts here on my end show that it should be the Chargers-Chiefs. I'm not seeing it yet on the 2 big screens up here, but I do see it on Red Zone. So we'll start with that and then kind of go from there. Yeah, I got it on Paramount Plus here. I got it on Hulu here. I got it on Red Zone here. 4 or 5 different, sources. And we'll follow it on Red Zone here for just a second. So here comes the kickoff. Chargers, Chiefs. Chiefs kicking it away. It looks like the Chargers going to take a touchback here. And we are good to go. So let me actually go ahead and pull up the play-by-play on my end. At least make sure that we know what's going on here. The Chargers offense going to take the field with Justin Herbert to start things off. I'm still seeing the Cleveland and Colts game right now. So we might be throwing it down to the VPN, seeing if we can get access to that here in just a second. YouTube TV showing. Yeah, in my area, it's blacked out. It's blacked out. So we're just waiting to see what happens on CBS. After this game that's miraculously taking so long between Cleveland and Indianapolis. QJ opened a nice little move. Yeah, give QJ the ball, please. Eckler is going to take it for 5 yards. We're doing the play-by-play here via ESPN. And I'm going to go ahead and guess that we're not going to be able to get the game in my local broadcasting. We're going to have to wait and see. Got it here in Paramount Plus in Los Angeles. Nice. So I'm going to fire up the VPN here, guys. Bear with me as we figure this out. We are going to connect to Los Angeles and look to get the game. Why is doubleheader stuff on CBS? Yeah, I don't know, dude. And this Colts game is taking forever. I should be able to still see me here. Reconnection successful. You guys still have me out here? All right. I'm going to go ahead and reset here. And I think we got it, baby. ExpressVPN to the rescue. You guys still picking me up on the chat? Are we good to go? Man, ExpressVPN has saved my butt more times than I can count, baby. Let's go. We are good to go, baby. Paramount Plus, ExpressVPN, we are back in business. Go ahead and turn on the audio here. They're showing the dual broadcast for me as well. Heck yeah, baby. Let's go. Here comes Justin Herbert to Josh Palmer, and that's going to get flagged every day of the week, baby. That's going to get flagged every day of the week. Yeah, we're good to go now, guys. We got the game. We're good to go. If you guys are having any issues getting the game, like me, I was blacked out just a moment ago. I fired up ExpressVPN. I put it in Los Angeles on one of the servers there, and then I reloaded Paramount Plus, and we're good to go here now. We are good to go here now. Here come the Chargers after that penalty. It's going to be Chargers. Justin Herbert hands off to Austin Eckler, who's going to pick up 2 or 3 yards. It'll be second and long. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me. We'll take a look at some of these super chats while we're waiting for the next play. We got Taylor on YouTube TV showing the waiting screen. Thank you so much, man. We got Juan says T Swift in the crowd. We're screwed. Uh-oh. Bad vibes. Taylor says flag for a first down. Thank you guys so much for keeping up there, man. Yeah, we're just waiting to see what's going on here. They got a dual header right now, and I'm hearing the Colts game, but I can see the Chargers game, so we're good to go there. Here comes Keenan Allen in motion to the bottom of the screen. Justin Herbert, he's going to step back. He's stepping forward, trying to escape. Justin Herbert, he's going to pick up about, 4 or 5 yards on the ground. That's going to give the Chargers a 3rd and short coming up. Play behind. Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully that's not a big issue. As long as we can get the game, even if we're a play behind, I hope that we're okay, man. I'll keep an eye on that, too. I'm going to refresh Hulu TV as well, see, because I know Hulu is a little bit further ahead. It sounds like you guys have already seen what happens. If that's the case, we'll have to be a little bit more sensitive in the chat here. Justin Herbert, he's going to step back, fires it off. Nope, he is going to get sacked. He is going to get sacked. And that's going to be a 4th and long for the Chargers. You're going to expect a punt here. A punt here. Yeah, the Chargers are going to be punting. Yeah. So different broadcasts are going to give you different, you're going to be as ahead or a little bit behind. I normally watch on YouTube TV, which is usually pretty good. Amazon sometimes is a little bit behind. But yeah, they have punted. Chargers defense going to take the field. We do have Derwin James out there. This week, so hopefully he can make a big difference. And the Chiefs on the touchback are going to come out onto the field. 25-yard line for the Chiefs. Still showing both games for you? Yeah, me too. I think I would assume that they're going to take the Browns and Colts off as soon as we get a decision. I mean, they're acting like this is a playoff game on the other side. Yeah, interesting. Chargers offense still looking to find its footing. Let's see if the defense can make any difference here. Again, we're just hoping to see some good news here for Chargers, man. We need to find some sort of formula, some sort of identity going forward. As Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs now on 2nd down. Go ahead and refresh this real quick. With a Mahomes. Oh, man, I think we're about to see it here. Hang on, guys. Patrick Mahomes going to step back. He's going to fire deep to Travis Kelce. And that's going to put him in midfield. Really mad at myself for forgetting to submit my underdog picks for this game. Yeah, guys, help me out here, too. We're going to be showing you guys the picks here. As soon as things start to clear out from this Colts game, I would like to see the Chargers game a little bit more clearly. It's just in a little box here right now next to the CBS broadcast of the Colts and the Browns. Secondary is so bad it's not even funny. It's kind of interesting to see how the Chargers secondary has gone from a strength on this team to honestly a weakness at this point. I'm looking at a 3rd and 6 for the Kansas City Chiefs. I can barely see it. Then Patrick Mahomes, he's going to take off, fires on the run. I think this is the Travis Kelce play. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and refresh it here real quick. See if we can get any more, like, up-to-date. Okay. Actually, the little icon is showing red now. Hopefully that helps out. So ESPN's right now saying 2nd and 7. We'll see what the broadcast says here in a second. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the butt, man. Sometimes, man, sometimes. I can see it though. We're looking at a 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. And it's going to be a carry for Pacheco, and Pacheco is going to pick up just a couple of yards. It's going to be 2nd and long coming up. 2nd and long coming up. I'm just going to hope and pray and cross my fingers that the CBS programming on my end here for Hulu TV gives us a more up-to-date stream or the game at all at this point. Yeah, I'll show you some of my underdog picks here in just a minute, man. The underdog picks this morning, they did not hit very well. I'm actually kind of counting on the Chargers in the afternoon to help us back. Here comes the next play. It's a big play. I think it's McKinnon. It's number 1 of the Chiefs. He's going to run it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. But it looks like they're going to be bringing it back. It looks like they're going to be bringing it back. And if the broadcast really is going to be this far behind, guys, I apologize, but I'm not going to be looking at the chat until after I've seen the play in order to make sure that I'm not spoiled, if that makes sense. Thank you guys for bearing with us. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and turn this up. Illegal block in the back. Chiefs. And the Chargers defense will get a second shot at it. Man, dude, I'm looking at all of the nonsense going on in terms of coverage. Chargers, we have so much work to do, man. We have so much work to do. McKinnon, though, man, he's one of the faster guys that you're going to find in the NFL. 1st and 10 Chiefs. Man, it definitely in the red zone, I do believe. It'll be Patrick Mahomes looking back. Lots of time. Holy cow. Eventually fires off. And another flag. As this time, I'm guessing it's going to be versus the Chargers. Jeez Louise. Still showing the Colts-Browns game for you. Try changing your VPN to Los Angeles and refreshing on Paramount Plus. That's how you guys are trying to find the game. That's what ended up working for me. Even if it is a little bit behind, at least we're getting access to the game. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and enlarge this one. And then as soon as the other game's over, I'll go back and check on it, see if we have a little bit more up to date. Here comes the underneath pass to Pacheco, who's going to pick up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 Chiefs in the red zone of the Chargers. It switches back and forth. I don't know. Sometimes, man, there are those broadcasters like CBS, Fox, et cetera, et cetera. CBS is the one where I'm just like, dude, come on. Pick a lane. Pick a lane. Here comes 1st and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs at the 20-yard line. And they are still showing the Colts and Cleveland Browns on the side here. Here comes Patrick Mahomes, who's in a lot of heat. Has to throw it away. Nobody home. That's going to be intentional grounding, baby. That's intentional grounding. That is intentional grounding. It's going to be a 3rd and forever for the Kansas City Chiefs. They're actually going to call holding versus the Chiefs, not intentional grounding. There was nobody home on that other side. Should be a much more aggressive penalty. It'll still be 2nd and very long for the Chiefs. But it should have been intentional grounding, man. Should have been intentional grounding. Here comes 2nd and long for the Chiefs. What is this, 2nd and 20? Well, they're going to say 1st and 20. It's going to be an underneath pass to number 4 of the Chiefs, who's going to get wrapped up by Jasir Taylor and company. We got a 2nd and long, 2nd and very long. Now, with the Browns finally securing victory on that broadcast, we'll go see if CBS has decided they're good enough to go and show the game on Hulu yet. Or at least give us a full screen on Paramount Plus, please and thank you. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, 2nd and 18. Patrick Mahomes steps back, fires. It's going to be, complete to number 24. I think that's Sky Moore, and it's going to give the Chiefs a third and short. We'll say a third and medium at this point, actually. A third and medium. All right, so Hulu just updated to Chargers at Kansas City Chiefs. I've yet to see the game here, though. Steve Simmons with a $10 house. Hey, director, we need to pick it up on offense. Need a touchdown from Eckler, 267 from Herb, and 8 receptions from Keenan. Let's get it, man. We got to pick it up on offense regardless. Thank you so much for the $10 haul there, Steve. Here comes Patrick Mahomes, fires over the middle, and it's almost intercepted. Oh, so close by Asante Samuel, and that's going to be a 4th down and a field goal try coming up for Kansas City. Steve, thank you so much, man. $10 holla. Let's get some offense on the board, man. I got the same thing going on over here. Guys, help me out. Wish us luck. Let's take a look at the underdog for director today. We went ahead and got the Bijan Robinson special. We need Justin Herbert with 2 touchdowns and Keenan Allen with 10 targets. I think that's pretty doable. Over here, Marquise Brown. I got him lower than 54, but I also have a thing about the game today that I was really hoping to see is a little involvement from Quentin Johnson. Let's get 1 or 2 receptions and get him over that 18.5-yard mark here. Along, obviously, I think Mahomes going to be passing like crazy. He's already got 8 passing attempts here in the first quarter. I think these are some good ones to look out for. You guys help me out in the chat. Wish me some luck there. We got some good pick'ems here today for Underdog Fantasy. Yeah, I would love to see some Quentin Johnston today, man. We need to see that young rookie get involved with this offense. Here comes the Chargers and Justin Herbert for their next offensive possession.
Pick it up on offense. Need a TD from Eckler, 267 from Herb, and 8 receptions from Keenan.
Yeah, Ryan, I'm sorry to everybody with the broadcast and everything. I think we are up to date on Hulu now, actually. Thank you! ExpressVPN to the rescue, and I think we're back in real time, fellas. I'm looking at a 2nd and 8. Oh, thank goodness. ExpressVPN to the rescue, and we are back in business, baby. Let's go! Here comes 2nd and 8 for the Chargers offense. It's going to be Darius Davis in motion. It's a handoff to Davis, and Davis is up the middle. He's going to find some space. Davis for the first down. Chargers. That's a good play there, man. Let's turn on our effects, baby. Let's go. First down, Darius Davis. Let's see some 12s in the chat, baby. Let's go. Let's freaking go, man. I think we're definitely a lot closer to live action football than we were just a second ago. Here comes Justin Herbert. Steps back. He's looking, fires it off. Nice deep H-bomb, and that's going to be a huge play to Keenan Allen. Holy guacamole. I think that's an H-bomb, wasn't it? That is an H-bomb. We're going to hit the button, baby. Justin Herbert to Keenan Allen. That's going to be, 20 yards? Big play for the Chargers offense, and they're hurrying up. It's going to be Darius Davis again. Davis trying to find some space is going to pick up maybe a yard on that play. But the TCU receiver getting involved early here. It's going to be 2nd and 9, 2nd and 10 coming up. Good to see an H-bomb so early, though. Here come the Chargers. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Austin Eckler back there at running back, single back, with Quentin Johnston at the bottom of the screen. Justin Herbert under center. He's going to snap it, fires it off to Austin Eckler, who's going to pick up, I would say, 3 yards there. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Chargers offense. Mr. Travis Swift, you guys are killing me. Third and 7 coming up for the Chargers, though. Here comes 3rd and 7 for Justin Herbert. We got to convert here, man. Let's look for Keenan Allen again. Chargers at the 34-yard line, 33-yard line. Justin Herbert with 5-second snaps. He's going to look, fires it off underneath. He's got a man. It's going to be Josh Palmer. That's another first down Chargers. We got some momentum, baby. Let's go. First down Chargers. Josh Palmer with the reception. And the Chargers offense is on the move. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I'm looking at number 1 a lot more today. Okay? Quentin Johnston on that play, on that drive, he was open at least 2 times, which is interesting to say. Everybody do that with me. Let's keep an eye on QJ for this game. Here's a tight formation for the Chargers. 1st and 10. I think it's Josh Kelce back there who's going to take the carry and falls forward for about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and long coming up. It is Joshua Kelce. I think we're still about half a play behind on my broadcast. But be careful looking at the chat for this stream. Here comes 2nd and 8 for the Chargers. Quentin Johnston so far used, I think, mainly as a diversion. I'd love to see him get a reception. Here comes Justin Herbert. Lots of heat. Herbert's got to run. Oh, Herbert gets taken down all the way back at the 40. Oh, man. That's a huge sack for the Chargers offense. And it's going to be a 3rd and forever. I got to take a second look at this play, man. Everybody got through. Not a lick of blocking from the Chargers offensive line. They're not going to show a replay. That is hideous. Justin Herbert, he's going to fire it off under duress, and it's going to be incomplete. Chargers 4th and 21 coming up. Oh, man. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. And the Chargers are going to be punting this one away. The offense yet to find their rhythm is going to have to wait another drive longer. Actually, correction, field goal units coming out onto the field. My, oh my. And the kick is up, and it is good. Chargers will tie the game up at least now 3-3 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Man, dude, very, very awkward start for the Chargers offense. And mind you, they get the ball, or they do not get the ball at half, with the Chiefs deferring to start the game. Dicker the kicker, though. That was a long one. I should have said so. Yeah, that was a long field goal. 55 yards, and it is good for Cameron Dicker. 11's in the chat you love to see. And we are in commercial break. Sorry, guys. We're still. I do apologize. We're still getting stuff kind of situated here with all of the confusion on the blackout this morning. There we go. Yeah, we're in commercial now. Chargers, Chiefs tied at 3 with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. How are we feeling, everybody? Yeah, the defensive backs have certainly not been holding up their end of the bargain this season. Chiefs are loading the box every play, 8 or 9 guys at all times. This is where the passing game needs to thrive, especially those quick passes to Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler. But it's been especially difficult for the Chargers to get any momentum so far. A good point out there, Tara. Yeah, 55-yarder from Cameron Dicker, definitely not too bad. And we got to get Justin, some more confidence. I think that's one of the biggest things I see missing right now is that Justin Herbert confidence from last year. The last couple of games have been pretty brutal for the guy. Yeah. Oh, we see you, Miguel. We see you. Give QJ a go route. What I see a lot like working out for him are posts and slants, man. Maybe even I don't know. I've just seen him open a lot over the middle of the field. And I would like to see a little bit more attention for their rookie wide receiver this game. Yeah, Lindsley is a huge reason. Yeah, for sure. One of these days I'll try and dig up the stat, but last season at least, I think last couple of seasons, whenever we miss Lindsley on the field, our points scored goes dramatically lower. And the Chargers are going to kick it away. It's going to be a touchback into the end zone. Chiefs taking the field for their next offensive possession. Chargers defense did a good job to limit them to 3. Let's see if they can do it again this drive, even force a big play. I'd like to see Patrick Mahomes under a little bit more duress. Yeah, and that middle finger is still broken for Justin Herbert, mind you. He's got tape on that finger. And it looks like it's still definitely bothering him after that last drive. He's getting it retaped. That's got to be very uncomfortable. Here comes Patrick Mahomes. Looking, fires over the middle of the field. He's going to find his target. I think that's Kadarius Toney. And that'll be a first down Chiefs in and around the 35-yard line. Yeah, that middle of the field, man, they're playing right underneath that zone. And it seems to be open like 9 out of 10 times, man. I'm not going to lie. First and 10, Chiefs. I'm seeing Joey Bosa and Chris Rumph on the line here. Here comes a run by Isaiah Pacheco, and he's going to pick up 5 yards. It'll be a second and medium coming up. Yeah, I'm seeing Chris Rumph out there. I would love to see those looks that have been so successful with Mack and Tooley or Bosa and Tooley overload blitzing on one side. More often than not, we've seen that unit get home when all 3 of them are on the field at the same time. Right now, I'm seeing Fox, Rumph, and Bosa. Here comes Patrick Mahomes under a lot of heat. He's going to throw it away to Travis Kelce, who picks up 4. And it's going to be 3rd and short. Nice tackle by Derwin James to get him down. Yo, I think that was part of my underdog right there. Heyo. I think a solo tackle by Derwin James is what we were looking for. And we should have that. I'm pretty sure that was a solo tackle that's going to be marked right there. Nice move. Nice move. We're waiting on a 3rd down. I think that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. And we are back in commercial break as we wait for the Chargers defense to take the field yet again. Yeah, I'm looking for a turnover, man. That'd be pretty huge. That'd be pretty huge. Yeah, the pressure is going to be the one reason why this team succeeds. We got to find a way to get Khalil Mack and Bosa and Tooley, wherever he is, man, more involved there. Yeah, where's Tooley Tuipulotu, dude? We got to get Tooley out there. That was a pretty fast first quarter. I think it also feels fast because half of us couldn't see the game until the Colts and Browns were good and ready to hand over the broadcast. What a weird thing by CBS, man. That was strange. I don't know if I like that. Haven't seen Tooley or Mack. Yeah, it's been Chris Rumph and Joey Bosa so far. Yeah, that was weird, huh? I didn't like that one bit. Why are you going to do that? I know it was a close game, but, like, come on. And for some of us, depends on where you were watching the broadcast, they didn't even have the picture-in-picture. They didn't have the 2 games going at once. They just had the Colts and the Chiefs, or the Colts and the Browns. Yeah. They do that all the time. I hate that, man. I hate that. I come from a world where the last few seasons, the last few years, I've been using NFL Game Pass pretty exclusively. And then they took that away this year. And we found a way around it, so it still exists. I may end up switching there because of this blackout issue. But before I knew that we could find a way back into Game Pass, I went and got NFL Sunday Ticket. It's ridiculously overpriced. And even with that, we weren't able to get the game today. But I got a plan, man. I want to live in a world where you can pay $10, $15, even $20 is a good deal a month for your one team, right? And if you want red zone or whatever, you can add an extra $10. I don't care. Like, it should be at the very most, like $25 a month to see your one team. You know what I'm saying? And I think we may have found a way to do that with the VPN. But we'll see. We'll see if that's the case. I'll tell you right now, for a lot of us here, and it depends on what your preference is, you can do that. I just did it. I just did it on my computer just now, where Paramount Plus wasn't showing my game. And then I hit up the Los Angeles server and then refreshed it, and the Paramount Plus was showing the Chargers. And for the most part, they're going to show the Chargers in that market. So technically, for $5 a month on Paramount, and then whatever ExpressVPN costs per month, I think it's like $6, $7, you can get just the Chargers every month. But I'll put a video of that later. Here comes 3rd and 3 for Patrick Mahomes. Going to fire it off over the middle. It's Travis Kelce, who's going to get tackled by Dean Marlowe for the first down. Chiefs got the ball up midfield. And the Chiefs offense is on the move. Connected to LA VPN. Yeah, that's the way. That's the way. Creative King with 5 says, as things currently stand currently, I'd say we're 9-8 on the season unless we some serious change. If we lose any more games, I'd say we tank for a pick. I don't know if I ever want to tank, but I get what you're saying. Here comes Patrick Mahomes stepping back, looking for a target. He's going to scramble, and Mahomes on the run. He's going to fire it off anyway. He's going to find number 11. That's going to be Marquez Valdes-Scantling, who breaks the tackle on Asante Samuel for a touchdown, Chiefs. And Kansas City, the first in the end zone for a touchdown this game. Man. Taking a second look at this play. We finally do see Tuli Tuipulotu on the field, I think with Khalil Mack. And Tuli was egregiously held on that play. No flag. No flag. Yeah, I just saw it now, chat. I just saw it now. Ridiculous holding on that line. They're going to get away with that one. That results in a touchdown, Chiefs. Man. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. These aren't for, like, goofing off and wiping your butt and blowing your nose. These have a purpose outside of that. Oh, unless you're the Chiefs. Okay, I'll go ahead and put this one away. Sorry, my bad, chat. My bad. We got 14-11 in the first quarter. Chargers down 1 touchdown. Let's get out there, offense. We need to find some momentum, man. I think I was pretty realistic in terms of what I expected out of this game for the Chargers and the outcome of this game in our preview video. But I've yet to see, even if we lose this game, I've yet to see any sort of, like, momentum. That's what we need, man. We need some momentum. Yeah, I saw it, chat. I saw it. Yeah, I said it as I was watching it. Yeah, I saw the hold on Tuli. That should have been a flag. Yeah, sorry, Mike. We're doing our best here. We got blacked out this morning, and we were scrambling trying to find the game. We finally found it. I think it's about half a play behind. It's about half a play behind from what I'm looking at. But I'm trying to be careful not to look at the chat before seeing something. We'll have a good time anyway. Yeah, it's a bummer, man. I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do about that, but it is what it is in terms of the flag. And the Chargers offense is going to take the field here. Again, we got to find some momentum anywhere. Please. The defense used to be like the solid part of the team. Lately, it's Definitely not. The pass rush still looks really nice. The coverage looks really bad, I'll be honest. Like, pretty bad. And then the offense is supposed to be that big oomph of the season. And we haven't seen that at all. Flags don't exist for Kansas City. Everybody knows it. Yeah, it's just, man, I forget sometimes, right? I start living in a fantasy land where everybody is called for flags. Deshaun says, all in favor of drafting 3 cornerbacks next year. Say aye. We got some good depth, right? I don't mind Dean Leonard and Jasir Taylor. I think both those guys are pretty good in terms of depth, but like, and Asante Samuel, I think, is going to be solid for the rest of his career. I think he's going to be very solid, but we need 2 other guys. I think Michael Davis, he does this too much. I need someone who's more consistent, and I need obviously a 1. We need a 1. We need a cornerback 1, like a dominant cornerback 1. I think Asante can be that, but I also think I want like a physical guy like Jalen Ramsey to be our 1. And I think that's something that Brandon Staley's been needing this whole time. And even if we move on from Staley, whoever adopts the team in the future with a physical cornerback 1 is going to be happy to have them. Yeah. Hugo's ready to hire Jim Harbaugh. There's pros and cons to that. I think more pros at this point. But yes, I see you, Hugo. I see you for sure. Best World says they ain't going to call that Taylor Swift is there. Not in front of Taylor, bro. Put it back in your pocket. We should have gotten Christian Gonzalez. I tend to lean that way, Tara. I try not to say too much because I don't want to put like all this negative air around Quentin Johnston. But I don't know if the foresight was there from the team with how bad the J.C. Jackson situation was going to turn out. Yeah, first round should probably be a cornerback. Or honestly, if we have a chance to draft Brock Bowers, that's the only thing. I think that's the only player I would take over a corner this upcoming draft. Brian Daboll, yeah. You guys go back to my channel. You'll see around the time where we're looking to hire a coach, I was on that Daboll train, man. That was like I even put out a video like we'll be stupid not to hire Daboll. We're gonna pay for it later if we don't. Here comes 1st and 10 for the Chargers offense. Here comes Justin Herbert. He's going to give it off to Austin Eckler, who picks up 2. It'll be 2nd and long. That's been one of our biggest problems lately, too, is that the run game, man. What's our yard per carry average so far the last, let's say, 3 games? Is it 2? Is it even 2? I don't know, man. Ugh, we cannot run right now. Yeah, we cannot run. Now, the commentators are commenting on Justin Herbert protecting his hand. He is obviously hampered by that hand right now, man. 2nd and 8 Chargers. Nice widespread outlook look for the Chargers. Got to snap the ball. Justin Herbert, he's got it. Fires it off, and he's going to hit number 7, Gerald Everett, for close to a first down. And he's looking for a face mask penalty, and a flag does come out. We're looking for the call from the refs. Gerald Everett wants a face mask. It looks like he got tugged. Now we run 99% on first. Yeah, that throws me back to the Anthony Lynn days, man. I don't know if I like that. We're waiting for the face mask call against the Chiefs. Gerald Everett. What? What? Okay, the refs come out and say, hey, no penalty for a face mask on Gerald Everett, which we all saw. Instead, illegal contact by the offense. You guys are going back. It's going to be 2nd and forever. Are you kidding me? We all saw it. 2nd and 18 for the Chargers. Davis in motion again. They set up the screen. It's Darius Davis, the receiver. Darius Davis got some space. Davis with the 2 jukes. He's going to try and round the corner. Barely caught by number 35. It's going to give the Chargers a 3rd and what, like 8, 9? A manageable third down. Thank you, Davis, who's finding a role on this offense. Man, these refs, dude. Chargers fans, I think all of us are hoping that we win, but a lot of us realistic that we're probably not going to win this one. They don't need any help, ref. Come on, man. Jeez Louise. Pick up the flag versus the Chiefs and come up with some fake one versus us. That's some classic Chargers reffing right there. Here comes a catch over the middle for Donald Parham, and that's going to pick up a first down, Chargers. Yo. That one ticked me off, man. What's it like being a Chiefs fan? Do you never like hesitate or blink when you get a flag? It's like, oh no, that's obviously a mistake. Davis is our future. I agree. I think Davis is going to be a big part of this team. 1st and 10. Quentin Johnson, top of the screen, lone receiver. And it's going to be a carry up the middle. That's Joshua Kelce. Nice carry for Joshua Kelce. Isn't it a pickup of what, like 7? That's why I was like, who is that? That's the first good carry I've seen in a while. That's going to be a carry, 7 yards? It'll be a 2nd and 3. Chargers, hurry up. It'll be this time a play action. Justin Herbert's going to toss it on the run. And that's going to be Gerald Everett who picks up a first down this time. Nice play, Evie. Nice play. Let's go, baby. Come on, man. First and 10 Chargers. Reffing definitely not on our side right now. Chargers close formation. It's going to be a handoff. Josh Kelce with the one cut. It's going to have some space. Josh Kelce past the 10. Josh Kelce, 20, 10. That's a Chargers touchdown. Joshua Kelce with a big run, and the Chargers tie things up. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Joshua Kelce with the big run, man. That's what we need, dude. We need that run game to get back on track. Chargers tie things up 10-10, and the Bolts and Arrowhead aren't laying down, baby. Let's go. 25's in the chat. We got a $7 holla from Danny Fan. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, dude. Let's go. That's a tutty. That's a tutty. And the Chargers run game, which has not been very good for the last several weeks, picks up probably their biggest run in a while. Josh Kelce, man, with that big tutty. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Look at that. That's a good feeling right there. I like that one. That's a good play. Oh, thank God. Sorry, everybody. We needed that. We needed that so bad. Yeah! 25's in the chat, baby. Let's go. Real, dude, with the $2 haul. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, what an epic run. You should have started Kelce in fantasy. No! I mean, how would you know that? We got, Austin Eckler out there. Don't kick yourself over that one. Nice plays, though, man. Nice plays. We are back in commercial break. As the Chargers defense about to take the field yet again. How much Kelce got in points? If you're talking fantasy, what? That was like a 14, 15 point play in fantasy football. Not too bad. Anyone else waiting for a random flag on that touchdown? Yeah, even after they've kicked the extra point, we're like, okay. The ref looks up at the stands and sees Taylor Swift they're like, oh yeah, sorry. Take it back. Bring it back. Karen with the $25 holla says, let's go, Kelce. Let's go, Karen. Thank you so much. $25 holla. Let's go. Thank you so much, Karen. Always supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. Let's go, Joshua Kelce. Getting the fans back on their feet. And the Karen stoked in the chat, baby. Let's go. Thank you so much, Karen. That's awesome. Thank you so much. The hype has arrived. Appreciate that so much. Tranquil's a traitor. What number is Tranquil out there on the field, by the way? Just curious. If he gets dunked on, I want to make sure that we say something. Yeah, run it back for the Karen, man.
Woot woot. Go Kelly.
Go Kelly! What are we doing, man? Now, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Like, what are we doing if the Chargers find a way to take this one? I'm not even going to say anything, man. I don't want to say anything. Johnny Chargers fan is back, baby. He says $50 holla. This is the momentum that we need, baby. Let's go, bro. Guys, get some love to Chinese Chargers fan in the chat, baby. Holy cow, $50 holla. And the momentum, man, not only on the field, but in the chat is back, baby. Let's go! Dude, thank you so much, man. Karen and only Chinese Chargers fan, man. That is some big love in the chat, dudes. Thank you so much for supporting the chat. Keep the lights on around here. Quite literally had to buy a new light the other day. Thanks for keeping the lights on in the chat, baby. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate all the love to everybody. That's some big love. Thank you so much. Tara with the 5s, as someone says, who cares about Taylor Swift? We got Merriman. Is Marianne? Or is it Merriman? Either way, who cares? Who cares? Oh, wait. Is that the name of the Chargers fan? The Chargers fan for the broadcast last year, or last game. She's great, man. She's great. Is that her name, Marianne? Let's go, Marianne. Thank you again so much. Only Chinese Chargers fan and Karen. You guys are amazing. And Tara, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Here comes 2nd and 7 for the Chiefs. I missed the first play. Here comes Kadarius Toney in motion. It's going to be a fake. And it's going to be Patrick Mahomes over the middle for Travis Kelce, who's going to pick up the first down. In coverage was Derwin James, but that was a good play. Sorry, guys, I'm going to check underdog real quick. Derwin should have at least the one solo tackle at this point. Come on, man. Yeah, okay, so we got it. Here comes 1st and 10 Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes fires over the middle. Is that Kelce again? Kelce, with so much space in front of him, finally gets tackled down by Dean Marlowe inside the 5-yard line. And there's Taylor Swift.
This is the momentum we need.
Oh, that's so gross, dude. Eric with the 23 months. I remember really wanting Andy Reid before the Chiefs snagged him up. McCoy, Lynn, Staley. Hope we find a true leader. I miss Marty. I feel you, dude. Oh, my Lord. 1st and goal, Chiefs, after a massive Kelce catch and run. It's going to be back of the end zone. Number 4 for the Chiefs. I think that's Sky Moore. Touchdown, Chiefs. Excuse me. Rashee Rice. The Stallion, right? That's going to be a touchdown, Chiefs. Ugh. I'm just looking at the coverage back here, man. I mean, obviously Mahomes, the best quarterback in the league. Man, that's tough. Yeah, that secondary, man, it needs a do-over quick. This defense giving up a lot of yards. We got 8.5 minutes left in the second half, and we need some help from the offense this drive. It's something I mentioned in the game preview, man. The Chiefs are going to score no matter what we do. And the Chargers, if they are to have any hope this game, need a little bit of help from their defense via a turnover or two. And the offense is unfortunately going to have to keep pace. You get 1, 2, 3 of those, dud drives, it could be enough. It could be enough to push you aside. Here comes Rick Monterosa. How many years has Staley had to plan for Travis? Yeah, I mean, funny enough, In the last couple of years, Derwin James has really been able to hold him down. I don't know why we're seeing such crazy space for him to operate this week, though. That is pretty curious. Here comes Jashawn with the 2. Says, hey, director, 6th game. Still hate Michael Davis. I feel you, man. What's so weird about Michael Davis is that he was so good the last year of Anthony Lynn, and then so bad the first year of Brandon Staley, and then really good, and now really bad again. There's no he's literally a roller coaster, that guy. $20 holla coming in from Boss Mac. Our defense is looking bad right now. The Chiefs haven't been moving the ball this easy all season. Funny enough, Boss Mac, I like that you said that because this feels like classic Kansas City Chiefs versus the Chargers this week. If you're a Chargers fan and all you do is watch Chargers games, and you're familiar with how the Chiefs have looked the last couple of seasons, you wouldn't even blink. You'd be like, oh, this is what always happens. The Chiefs always throw down this kind of pointage versus the Chargers. The problem is, this season, the Chiefs have not looked this way versus any team. The Chiefs' offense has not looked this good versus anybody this year. This has been one of those years where they're kind of a little bit down on offense, except versus the Chargers. That tells you how bad the offense is right now, or the defense.
The Chiefs haven't been moving the ball this easy all season.
Yeah, it's been ugly. It's been ugly. It looks like vintage Chiefs offense versus the Chargers today. Paulie coming in with the 5 says, I'm always baffled about how open Kelce gets versus us. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, again, there's been a couple of years where Derwin was doing a really good job holding them down. Maybe games. I'll say games. There's been several games that Derwin really does hold him down. This one, though, definitely not one of those games. Dude, Boss Mac, thank you so much. $20 holla. And a very good point. I hate to say it, but we're used to the Chiefs moving the ball this easy, but this is the year where it's like, hey, their offense hasn't been the same. Let's go take advantage of it. We're going to have to fix that, man. Justin Herbert, 6-7 for 61 yards versus Mahomes, who's 13 of 14 for 222 and 2 touchdowns. Come on, Herbert. I know that the hand is bothering him, but we got to get back on track. DJ having an off season? Yeah, I agree. Done with the vid says $5 holla. Softest secondary coverage in the league. I was optimistic, but this defensive guru has... Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough. I think what's really crazy is that in the modern NFL, an offensive-minded head coach is not only going to give you an offense, it's awesome, but honestly, offensive teams probably are more popular and therefore bring in more money. Let someone tell that to Dean. Leo coming in here in just a second. Here comes 1st and 10 for the Chargers offense. It's going to be a handoff. Austin Eckler. Eckler's going to break a tackle. He's going to pick up 5 yards. And it'll be 2nd and medium. Leo Ramos with the $5 holla. His priority this offseason is cornerback. And for good measure, another quarterback. And maybe just a center in case, but maybe a true DC. I feel you. Thank you for the 5, man. Here comes 2nd and 5. Justin Herbert on the run. He's looking. Fires over the middle. It's an H-bomb. Who is that? That's Josh Palmer. He's completely open. He'll take it to 20, the 10, the 5. Tackled inside the 10. And that's a huge play for the Chargers. And an H-bomb for Justin Herbert. My, oh my, do we have a shootout on our hands, baby. Woo! Let's go, Chargers. Josh Palmer, dude, put that man on skates. 1st and goal, Austin Eckler at running back. It'll be fired over the top and too far for Keenan Allen. Oh, Justin Herbert just missed him. It's going to be 2nd and goal coming up. Oh, so close. So close. Joshua, $10 says, my father told me to be ready for depression most of my life as a Chargers fan. I think it's right. Let's go. Well, so far, Joshua, your buddy Josh Palmer has helped give us a little bit of hope out here. 2nd and goal coming up for the Chargers. Wow, dude. Let's look for Quentin Johnston. Let's do it. I'm ready, man. Let's do it. 2nd and goal, Chargers. You got to snap the ball. 3, 2, 1. They're not going to call it. And here comes Austin Eckler with the carry to the outside. He'll pick up a couple yards. It'll be 3rd and goal coming up. And Eckler, I think he's okay. No, Eckler's going to the sideline. That's not good. Eckler is limping to the sideline, folks. That is concerning. That is concerning. Austin Eckler now limping into the sideline. 3rd and goal coming up. Chargers. You've got to score, man. If you want any hope of staying in this game, you've got to score. Justin Herbert with time's going to throw over the middle of the field. That's a touchdown! Chargers! Gerald Everett is in the end zone, and the Chargers tie things up yet again with 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Only took them, a minute and a half to get in the end zone with Gerald Everett. Boom, baby. Let's go, Chad. Let's go. I'm seeing a $7 holler from Danny Fan, baby. Let's go. Wow. We have a shootout, baby. First half isn't even over. We are tied at 17. 7's in the chat, my man. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. We'll keep an eye on the Austin Eckler situation. He was hobbling to the sideline, but the Chargers, what I was confused about in that play is they lined up Keenan Allen at running back that play. What a weird play. That was weird. That was weird. But Kellen Moore found a way to confuse both the director and seemingly the Kansas City Chiefs defensive coordinator. That got me. I was like, what? What? Yeah, that was wacky. That was wacky. Yeah, that was a good play call. That got me. I was really confused as to what was about to happen. I honestly, for a second, and I don't know if I've seen this play somewhere before, and it kind of like flashed in my mind. I thought we were headed for a flea flicker there. Am I the only one? Either that or the Philly special. I honestly thought Keenan was going to get involved somewhere as a passer. Yeah. Chazakus, what's up? What's up? You got a big YouTube channel? Good to see you in the chat. He says Eckler is out again. I don't know if we've heard anything official yet, but that would really suck. That would really, really suck. That would really, really suck. We just got Austin Eckler back. The run game really needs that boost. Of course, we got the nice touchdown by Josh Kelly. We need to see Austin Eckler in here. We need to see Austin Eckler in here. Now's the time. Popper, 34 points and 442 yards of offense with 7:06 left in the first half. Oh, my goodness. Is this heading to be one of those games? One that really stuck with me was, I think, 2021. It was the Rams. Was it the Rams and the Chiefs? It's one of the highest scoring games I can ever remember. It kind of feels like it started this way. I don't know, man. It's getting crazy out here all of a sudden. Cam fighting for the H coach spot. Who knows? You guys know my thoughts on that, right? My theory on that. I think the Chargers were very adamant about bringing in a Kellen Moore as not just the offense coordinator this year, but I think Kellen took the offer because there is a lucrative head coaching opportunity here at the end of the season if it doesn't turn out right. You never know. You never know. What's up, Bear Nips? Speaking of Bear Nips, guess who's going to be at the game next week? Woo! One's in the chat if you guys are going to be live in person at the game next week and you're going to be looking for the director in the pink lot in Thunder Alley. That's where I'll be. That's where I'll be next week. I'm going to be at the game live in person with Mrs. Director. It's going to be a good time. Just remember, guys, we're not going to be live, obviously, next week. There's one game a year. I go to one game a year, and it's going to be next week. I chose this game a long time ago. Okay, so I will be there. I will be there next week if you guys want to say what's up. Yeah. I wonder what Eric Weddle is saying. We need help. Yeah. I'm a huge Eric Weddle fan too, man. I don't know if you guys can see it behind me. Hang on. That banner is signed by Eric Weddle. Love that man. Even though if he doesn't love us. Here comes 1st and 10. Travis Kelce got it again, man. What was that? That was another 20 yards to Travis Kelce. Can we stop this man, please? Let's double coverage him. Who else do they got on offense? Let's put 2 guys on Travis Kelce. For the love of God, 1 high, 1 low. Please. Why are we playing some soft coverage against Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes? Are we hoping for a shootout? Sean Merriman for DC. That would be so epic. 1st and 10. It looks like a run. It is a run. Here it comes. Oh, Tuli Pelotu. Woo! Thule with the big tackle for loss, baby. Let's go. 45s, man. Wow. When do I think Dan's going to play? I think he'll play soon. Thule. Let's go. Let's go. 2nd and 12 coming up, man. Ooh. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. 2nd and 12. It's Mahomes who passes, and it's flat out dropped by Valdez-Scantling. And 3rd and long. Come on. Can the Chargers defense make a stop? That'd be epic. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Let's get a stop, D. For the love of God, let's double up Travis Kelce. Let's run straight man coverage. How about that? Let's run straight man coverage, please. Let's run straight man coverage so Kelce can't find that same soft part of the zone and that little hitch that's been working all game. Here it comes. Ooh, nice blitz by the Chargers. Patrick Mahomes going to toss it up. It's a big pass, and it's intercepted! Asante Samuel Jr. Let's go! Let's go! ASJ with the pick, and the Chargers made that big play they needed on D. Woo! Woo! Oh my goodness, 26 is in the chat, baby. Yo! Oh my God, dude! You guys, I don't know if you guys saw it. Khalil Mack was in Mahomes' face, dude. I need to see 45s, 52s, and 26s in the chat, man. Holy cow! That's what I'm talking about, man. In these pregame videos, I say we need that pressure and we need those DBs that are ready to capitalize on these errant throws, and that is just what happened just now, baby. Let's go, man. Add a little heat, a little pressure, and you get diamond plays on D, baby. Let's go. We're back on D. We're back in commercial. Wow. Let's go. Paulie with the 10 says, I love this team. Bolting up till I die. 26, baby. Let's go. Wow. I loved that, dude. That was a great play, man. And Asante, we've seen, I'll be honest, dude. I'll be critical. Asante has dropped some picks this year. He has not capitalized on some opportunities. That is when you need to capitalize, man. Thank you, ASJ. We've been waiting for that. That is the formula. What I think this whole defense was built around. Premium pass rush and then ball hawks in the secondary. Let's get some turnovers. That's what I'm saying, dude. Let's go. I'll drink to that. Thank you. Find him, Hugo. Find him and rub his nose in it. I think it would have been flagged too if the ref wasn't fumbling in his pocket like now it's too late. It'll look suspicious. We'll come back from commercial and we'll be flagged and the Chiefs will have the ball. they'll be scoring a touchdown. Let's put some points on it. Yeah, Drew. That's the second part of the formula here, right? It's one of those multiple fractions or whatever. You got the first step in apply pressure. The second step in force errant throws. The third step in capitalizing picks. The fourth step in turning that turnover into points, man. We cannot walk away scoreless from that opportunity. We need to put up some points. Come on, Justin. It's time. It's time. Let's go. Let's go put up some points. Let's go. Let's put an end to Kelce and Swift. That sounds almost ominous. Like, let's put an end to Kelce and Swift permanently. It's time to shut that down. Here comes 1st and 10. Chargers offense back on the field. Let's go. Justin Herbert steps back, fires to the sideline. He's got, it's a little bit too far for Darius Davis. It'll be 2nd and long coming up. Jacob coming in with the $5 haul says 26 dedicated to Taylor Swift. Let's go. I'm not a big Swift guy, but I think I know that one. Abraham coming in with the $2 haul says on 26. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, guys, we're gonna see this for a couple of times. Well, okay, so couple of things. Justin Herbert, he's having trouble with his accuracy, I think, because of that busted hand. Okay. Secondly, Austin Eckler, I think he's headed to to the locker room. Last I heard. Here comes Josh Kelly, though, with the carry. He'll pick up 3, and it'll be 3rd and long coming up.
I love this team. Bolting
It'll be
up to
3rd and long coming up.
26 666.
Oh, he's not headed to the locker room. Excuse me, I misheard. He's on the sideline, but he's not on the field yet. Here comes 3rd and 7.
6,666,666,666.
Nice. Here comes 3rd and 7 for the Chargers. Justin Herbert, he's looking, fires over the top, and it's going to be, oh, it's Quentin Johnston! Quentin Johnston with the move! He's going to pick it! Is that an ace bump? Is that an ace bump? It's a Quentin Johnston with the first down, baby! Oh! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! I thought this would be the game! We got it, baby! 20 yards! 20 yards for Quentin Johnston. We are on the move here, man. Let's pick up some underdogs today, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Chase coming in with the 5. Love you, Director. Chargers win 32-28. I cry all night. How you doing? Quentin Johnston. QJ's in the chat, man. The young rookie picks up a nice reception there. 1st and 10 for the Chargers offense. Justin Herbert. He's going to step back and fire over the middle. No, he's going to rein it in and then fire it to Keenan Allen. That's going to bounce off his hands. That'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Woo! You don't see Keenan Allen drop many of those, even if it was coming in pretty hot. That came in pretty hot. Tony Romo thinks we need to be a little bit more gentle with how we throw that ball. Here comes 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. There comes a obviously just bawling Kansas City Chiefs fan on the sideline. What was happening there? And Justin Herbert's going to get sacked. Who is that? Is it Omenehu? Oh, man. That's a big sack. That's gonna pull a lot of our momentum out, man. 3rd and 16 coming up, and the Chargers got themselves a hole they need to dig themselves out of. That's pretty bad, man. 3rd and 16. Chargers, where are we? Inside the 40. Herbert's going to step back. Pressure's in there again, but he's going to find Gerald Everett, who makes the first man miss. And that's going to be a 4th and 5 coming up for the Chargers. Where is that? Around midfield. It'll be just inside the 50. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Phillip, go for it. I think we punt it. I think it's time to punt it. I think 4th and 5. Yeah, you could convince me we'd try and get them off sides, but there's only 3 minutes left in the half. Let's not do anything stupid. You know what I mean? Here comes J.K. Scott, who's going to try and pin him inside the 10, I'd hope. Oh, nice bounce back, and that's a great punt by J.K. and touchdown by Jasir Taylor inside the 5. Chiefs got to start this drive inside the 4. Let's go, baby. Now, I will say, great special teams effort there. But once again, a turnover does not result in points, and that does blow. That could bite us in the butt. Let's see if the defense can do it again, man. Come on, man. Let's go. When can we see Henley? I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. We got 2 guys in front of him. And we know how the Chargers like to ease in their rookies. Give me 1 second here, guys. I got to check. I'm sorry. I'm getting hyped for this. What are we looking for now? I had a feeling about Quentin Johnston today, and he's already hit it in the first half. We need Herbert with 1 more passing touchdown. Mahomes is well in range of hitting here. We need him to target Keenan Allen, and the Austin Eckler pick might bite us here because I don't know how much action he's going to see the rest of this game with that injury. Unfortunately, that's what happens, man. You'll hit on all these things and something unforeseen like Austin Eckler injury. That'll happen sometimes. However, here, but Marquise is already looking good with 28 yards. We'll see what happens the rest of this game. Derwin's already got the 1 solo tackle, which is something I was pretty confident on. Justin Herbert, he's got some good yardage on him. We'll see what happens with Marquise Brown. Is that all I have for today? Oh, this one looks pretty good, too. One more for Justin Herbert. And only 3 targets to Keenan so far. But, I mean, that's why you want to throw down a couple. Is if we don't have Austin Eckler, I think Keenan sees 2, maybe 3 more targets, and that could put us over the top there. I felt pretty good about this one, too. We'll see what happens. We're waiting for the Chiefs' offense to get back on the field. We're still waiting for the Chiefs' offense to get back on the field. Chat is saying Eck is back. We'll see. He was in on the last play. Okay, I mean, never say never. Never say never. Never say never. Hey, shout out to the 1,000 in the chat right now, man. Hit that like. And while we're waiting for the Chiefs to come in here, man, I know we're going to have to read this throughout the next couple of plays. Chargers fans and fans from around the world, Chargers or not, if you're not a Chargers fan, please leave your team in the chat as well. But Chargers fans around the world, where are you hailing from, baby? Where are you from, Chargers fans? I know we're not all in Los Angeles. I know we're not all in San Diego. Where are you guys from in the chat, man? Let's fill up that chat and see where you guys are while the Chiefs come back out on offense and the Chargers defense gets to work. And we'll read some of these out while we're waiting. Here comes Patrick Mahomes, fires over the middle, and wow, it's going to be Rice who's going to pick up 38 yards on a play over the middle. Yo. First play of the drive, and the Chiefs have the ball at midfield. Can we stop playing? Like the one time we played zone, we got a pick. Or we played man, let's get back into man D, dude. Let's go. Let's go. First and 10, 83 in motion for the Chiefs. It'll be a play action for Patrick Mahomes, who's got a lot of time. He's going to fire under duress and find, once again, Travis Kelce. Simple hitch, dude. I've seen it 3 or 4 times this game. It's just a simple hitch that he's running. Just a simple hitch over the middle, over and over and over and over again. How many times and how many yards does Travis Kelce need to get before Brandon Staley says, hey, maybe we don't do that? Wow. I'm just a scrub Madden player, and I wouldn't let that happen more than a couple of times. Here comes the chat, baby. I want to see where you guys are from. Where are you guys from? We got Leaf in from Seattle. We got Ross from San Diego. We got Jared from Portland. We got Chewy from Sacramento. I almost said we got San from Jesus Christ. We got Eowyn from Dublin, Ireland. What's up? Top of the morning. We got Tennessee Chargers from New York. That's a very confusing username to comment ratio. We got Josh from Vegas. Hey, I'll be in Vegas this weekend, baby. Not this weekend, next weekend. Right before the game. I'm going to Vegas first, and I'm going to spend like 3 days there, and then I'm going to the game in LA. I'll see you there, Josh. We'll be at Area 15 all weekend long. We got William from Lancaster. We got Young West from Wow. We got Gio from LA. We got Death Note from Iowa. We got Now is the time from Melbourne, Florida. We got Philip Harrison from Kansas City. We got Devils from Austin, Texas. We got Robin from Austria. What do you guys even say? Like, good day. I know that's Aussie town. I don't know, man. We got Strider from Viewmount, California. We got the unknown from Sacktown, baby. We got Victor. We got Salazar from Arizona. We got Brendan from Bend, Oregon. A couple of you guys from Bend, Oregon. All you Herbert fans from the Oregon Ducks. We got Supernatural from Linus. We got Mary from Quebec, Canada. Bonjour. That's what we're looking for. We got David from Salt Lake City. We got Kevin from Missouri. Tyler from Denver. Good to see everybody in here, man. Wow, you guys really filled the chat. I didn't even scratch the surface there. I was sitting here like, I'm just going to start from the top and maybe like make halfway through the list before we get out of commercial. No, you guys kept going. Nicholas from $2 Hollow says we need Robert Saleh. Dude, Robert, he's been doing some great things in New York, dude. Dude's been wild. Andrew says trade safety for cornerback or wide receiver, or trade Staley. We'll get a king size Snickers bar in that trade, man. That's all I can say. Miguel from Honduras. Wow, man. Essex, England, Kyle? Let's go, chat. You guys are from all over the world. That's crazy. Good on you, man. Here comes 1st and 10 Chiefs. We have the ball at midfield, frustratingly enough. And here comes Kelce. Dude, can we put a man on the hitch route, please? At least throw a man on that guy. I don't understand, dude. What is happening? Why are 8 targets, 8 receptions for 142 yards? Bro! Man him up, please. 2nd and 5. Patrick Mahomes, he's got all day. Joey Bosa finally breaks free. He's trying to throws it on the run, and it's going to be Valdez-Scantling who's going to come back for the catch, and that'll be a 1st down, Chiefs at the 10-yard line. Look how much time. There was a lot of holding there, too. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to put that all on the line. There was a lot of holding that didn't get called. So much time for Mahomes. Yeah. Here comes 1st and 10. Why are we playing soft coverage, dude? Here comes Patrick Mahomes. He's going to fire off at the end zone. And there's a flag. I don't even know what to say, Chargers fans. I got to watch the replay. It looks like number 8 shoved. Thank God. I was like, it looks like number 8 shoved, and he looked happy about the flag, thinking it might be defensive pass interference. Thank God it was offensive pass interference. I was like, you guys are getting away with murder. If that's a call on the Chargers. That was a big shove on number 8. Thank God. Andrew says king size Snickers, coach, better than stealing. What do you think, coach? Thank you, coach, for your thoughts. All right, it'll be what? 1st and 20? 1st and 20, Chargers defense. Ooh, nice heat this time. It's going to be tossed to number 1, though, and a nice breakup on that play for Kenneth Murray, man. He threw that down. He recognized that screen. K9's in the chat. Nice play. 1100 in the chat, man. Hit that like. Hit that sub, too, dude. I found that last time when we were doing this stream, we turned on the subs only thing, and honestly, I love you guys out there, but I think that made life a heck of a lot easier for my mods. So we're gonna keep it that way. You guys want to speak up? Hit that sub button. Hit that sub button, just so we know that you're not in here to troll and dip, because we see that a lot. We're waiting on the Chiefs. We got 30 seconds in this half, by the way. 30 seconds. Chiefs in the red zone-ish. I think that penalty pushed him out. So the Chargers could bend, not break here. 2nd and 24. Not a bad place to be on defensively. You can work with 2nd and 24. You give up a field goal here, I'm not feeling too bad about it. So Chargers got to bend but not break like we were talking about. Here comes Patrick Mahomes on the run. He's going to pass it on the run, cross body, and tries to hit Travis Kelce. Broken up by Eric Kendricks. Nice play defensively, and there's a flag. And that's a PI versus Eric Kendricks, and that's going to be a 1st down, 1st and goal for the Chiefs. I love you guys, but Eric didn't turn around for that one. Eric, if he turned around, I think that may have been a turnover. Eric Kendricks did not turn around. Here comes the underneath shovel pass, and it's going to fall into the end zone. I think that's a touchdown, Chiefs. I think it's a Kelce touchdown. Yeah, that's a Kelce touchdown. Man. I do not see how Travis Kelce was able to hang on. But what had happened was that there's a shovel pass to Travis Kelce, and then almost like both lines got together trying to shove each other out or in or out or in. I don't understand how Kelce never dropped that ball. Everybody's trying to swat it out there. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't understand how he didn't get that ball ripped out, dude. That's unbelievable. I keep watching it over and over on replay, man. About 3 Chargers got their hands on that ball trying to rip it out and punch it out. That was a crazy play by Travis Kelce. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's crazy. That's a really good play by their tight end. I got to give credit where credit's due, dude. That was nuts. I've seen a lot of plays like that, and most of the time the ball gets knocked out. That's nuts. Well, Chargers down 24-17, and we're going to get a couple of snaps before going into the locker room. And the Chiefs get the ball at half. Keep that in mind. They get the ball at half. Man, can't believe I'm happy for a Kelce touchdown. Hashtag gambling. Well, I mean, you know. I'm not the only one who thought about it on Underdog this morning, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you. It was a good play. I think a lot of us are a little bit sick of the whole Taylor Swift thing, but I never was like in the Taylor Swift thing for a long time. Hang on, guys. We're in commercial break. Let's at least take a look at this, man, real quick. Let's take a look at this real quick. Christopher Johnson says, with the $5 holla, we need Herbert to start dating Britney Spears. No! Can we choose a better? Can we choose somebody better? At least his age. I'll say that. Can we choose someone at least his age? That'd be cool. We'll figure it out. Let's get Zendaya on the phone, please. Let's get Zendaya on the phone. Make that happen. All right. Use code Director Metro first deposit up to $100 if you guys like Underdog Fantasy. I'm going to be taking a look at this all night too. I mean, if Austin Eckler can get 1 or 2 good catches in the second half, I think we're in the money here. If Marquise Brown can get held out, I think we're in the money here. And if Keenan can get a couple more targets, I think we're in the money here. So we're actually still in the running for all of these. I'm not feeling too upset about that. I'm not too upset, we'll say. Britney Spears. Here comes the Chargers, who are going to be kneeling it. Justin Herbert kneels it. They're going to be going into the tunnel down 17-24. Could be worse. If I'm being honest, man, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. But the Chargers do not get the ball at half, so the defense is going to have to step up, make a big play as soon as they come out of the tunnel. We got Pablo coming in with the holla. So seriously, if we lose Staley is gone or until the end of the season, it's a tough question to answer because I think for the first time in very many years since Shane Steichen, do I think the Chargers have a very good interim head coach that they could go with? So I actually wouldn't be extremely opposed to it if it really comes down to that, right? I think Kellen Moore, who's been a head coach candidate for a long time, could carry the team in a different direction, but it's a lot to ask of any organization, any team. Even a guy like at a normal job, like all of a sudden your boss changes and all your philosophies change at work. It's a bit of an adjustment, and it distracts from what your goal was that fiscal year or whatever. Same thing applies to football. So you kind of have to weigh the pros and cons here. If the pros greatly outweigh the cons, which could be the case, I'm not going to lie, then I think I'm for it. But more than likely, you're going to see the Chargers play out the season with Brandon Staley before making a move like that. Yeah, it's kind of is what it is. But thank you so much for the holla. Here comes Sean says, $2 can't blame Staley at this point. Our DBs, that's part of it. But you know what? Like, Deshaun, let me ask you this, because I get it. I'm not sitting here like, leave my DBs alone. I think that could be the case, right? I think that could be the case. However, are the DBs the ones saying, hey, we're going to play soft coverage every single time? And that soft zone and that little hitch that Kelce keeps getting hit on every single play, we just ain't going to cover that. And despite the fact that we're good in man coverage and we made a big play, a turnover play in man, we're just not going to run that. Is that on the DBs? I don't know about that. It could be a mixture of both. It could be that the DBs aren't very good this year and the play calling is not great. But, I mean, play to your strengths. That's just me. Can you mail me a California burrito? What? I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. That threw me off so hard. I'm just sitting here talking Chargers football, and then I have to start questioning the way I hold conversations. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go back. Hey, Michael, I get you're emotional about the whole thing here, but let's go ahead and reel that in. I read it the first 100 times. What do you guys think about that, though, man? The play how much of an effect does the play calling have on the DB's ability to perform? That's all I'm saying. That's really all I'm saying. I don't know. It could definitely be a combination of both. Steve says these are the people Brandon wanted. That is also very true. I would say outside of J.C. Jackson, which we all know how that turned out. That is true. Brandon Staley has had a lot of money put behind him for this defense to be one of the worst in the league. I don't know, Steve. If it were me and I was in charge of this organization and I hired somebody to do something very specific, in this case, let's go ahead and turn our defense around. And not only did that not happen, but we ended up being one of the worst that the Chargers have had in a while. Even if this team makes it to the playoffs, which is still possible, I think I start thinking about changing who's in charge around here. It's tough to think about. I don't know. Well, guys, we're going to take a quick break here. We're going to run to the commercial, and I actually have a conversation I want to have with you guys about this too, because again, it's a little bit outdated. I do intend on redoing it soon, but I wanted to make sure that we had this method kind of in stone, and today kind of helped me realize that it's something that could definitely work. So I'll be right back, guys, after a word from our sponsor, ExpressVPN, and then we'll talk a little bit about what the Chargers need to do in the second half. See you guys soon.
Today's video is going to be a little bit different, okay, guys? Because we've got a serious problem. One I know almost each and every one of you struggle with every single year. How do I watch football? I simply want to watch football. Okay, let's Google it. I mean, look at this. Why does it have to be so complicated? NBC Sports, Sunday Ticket, Fox. Of course, I could just sign up for satellite TV for like $70+ a month. Then I could add a sports package with a hefty price tag of like $300. Wait, no. There's another option, sports fans. One that I discovered last year. One that guarantees I can watch every game I want without the fear of blackouts or channel surfing. And its name is NFL Game Pass. Right, so you're telling me that there's a service that allows me to watch any game I want with Red Zone, NFL Total Access, condensed replays, and NFL original content like Hard Knocks and even more? This is it. This is the answer. This is what I've been looking for. Oh wait, except for one thing. You can watch all the games you want, but not live. But hang on, let me finish. There's a way around this. Using the NFL Game Pass in combination with this vital tool, a virtual private network, or VPN for short. Okay, I lost some of you guys, I can tell. Just wait. What is a VPN? Well, in layman's terms, it's a legitimate service that allows your internet connection to appear like it's coming from anywhere in the world. You see, certain apps and services are subject to a thing called geo restrictions. By using a VPN, we can bounce our signal from other parts of the world to grant us access to the NFL Game Pass to allow us to watch live games. But director, are we sure this is legit? Quick Google search, completely legal. We did it! Guys, this is the answer. This is what I personally have been using for the last 2 years, and I felt it was finally time to share this method. This is an awesome way to navigate the NFL season, and one that I plan to use for the foreseeable future. And if you're like me and you want the best VPN provider out there, definitely check out ExpressVPN. I've tried a couple out. This is definitely the best one for streaming live NFL games. Now make sure you guys check Check out the link in the description to get 3 months off of ExpressVPN. And for a full and easy tutorial on how to set up NFL Game Pass using ExpressVPN, check out my tutorial video link in the description as well. Break the shackles of conformity and experience football the way it's supposed to be. It's football season, baby. No blackouts, no restrictions.
All right, guys, I just took a look at the box score. It ain't looking good out here. Shout out to ExpressVPN. Real quick, guys, I did want to say that I'm going to start pushing a narrative this upcoming season, or I should say off season, because I feel like a lot of us, in terms of football fans, we're here for a couple of things, right? And there's a combination of different reasons why people watch football for different, different reasons. I think all of us here, most of us here, Chargers fans, we kind of just want to see the Chargers game. For the most part, you're going to be able to find most Chargers games on CBS, which is Paramount Plus, if you're in market. And that's something that a VPN can help you with, okay? So that's the number one thing I'll probably start pushing. Number two, a lot of us do like Red Zone and stuff like that. And I think a combination of a couple of different things can keep us all from having to pay $400 or $500 at the top of the season to sometimes get the game, which I really don't agree with. Keep that in mind. I'll keep working with ExpressVPN. We'll find a way to make that happen. But until very minimum, if you guys like me or maybe not local or whatever, or need CBS, try Paramount Plus if you have Amazon. It's $5 a month. And if you need to get access to the LA market like I did this morning, I fired up ExpressVPN. I put it in LA and we were able to get the game. We're good to go. All right. So we'll try and spread that message out to help people get access to the game. So I still think in today's day and age, the digital age, it should not be this difficult to watch football. Okay, so we'll keep pushing that a little bit later. Let's take a look at the box score. Okay, here we go. Patrick Mahomes has 321 yards in the first half with 3 touchdowns and an interception. To Justin Herbert's 159 yards and a touchdown. Now, let's not panic too much. I think total offense, the Chargers are what? They'll put us at about 260 yards total. To the Chiefs, 330 yards total. So we're less than 100 yards behind them on offense, which is still significant, but it's been tough out here, man. Both teams not playing very good defensively, and the Chargers especially need to find a way to kick things up a notch offensively. It's been tough, man. Defensively, it's been super frustrating. I think there's several games this season where I'm like, hey, man, give the defense a break. They're the ones that kind of kept us going. And then it goes to show that, every Sunday it could be something else. It could be the offense. It could be the defense. This week, the defense is really frustrating me a little bit. The defense has been so soft, and it feels like they're just not adjusting at all. And this is kind of where the ultimate test of that comes into play. We're about to see Brandon Staley come out that tunnel, and if we see Travis Kelce pick up another 50 yards off that same hitch route, I'm going to be very upset. I could not believe how many times I saw that. That was 20 times too many. I did not like that. Fortunately for the Chargers, we got that one breakoff run by Josh Kelly, putting us over like almost 100 yards there on the ground. The Chiefs are not a running team. They've not been doing much of that this week. Receiving-wise, however, Travis Kelce is destroying us. 150 yards, just about, a touchdown. Then you got Rashee Rice, you got Marquez Valdez-Scantling. These guys putting up touchdowns as well. We have got to find out a way how to slow this down, man. It has been bizarre how bad of the play calling has been on defense. And again, who am I? Who am I? Hi. Okay, let's start over. Who am I? Hi, everybody. I'm the director, okay? In reality, I'm a nobody. I'm a guy who loves the Chargers so much that he's not going to shut up about it. I'm going to go ahead and open up a YouTube channel. I'm going to talk. Am I in any way, shape, or form affiliated with the Chargers? No. Do I have any shape or form professionally linked to the NFL? No. I'm a fan. Okay? I'm a fan of football. I'm a fan of the Chargers. I can play. If you're talking about my X's and O's, it's Madden. And that's where it starts and ends. Even in Madden, I'm not going to let that hitch route succeed over and over and over and over and over again. I'm going to see what worked versus my opponent, in which in this case, if I were controlling the defense, that man coverage looked really good. I would be mixing that in a lot more. Why aren't we doing that? It's not the fact that we're running man or zone that ticks me off. It's the fact that we're not adjusting to the one guy that keeps getting open over and over, almost in the same exact route. I don't understand why the adjustment is so difficult. I get that he's a great player. He's one of the best that's ever going to play the position. I get that. But if it was like, oh, he got open on a hitch and then a corner and then a drag and then whatever, I would be like, okay, he's going to do good no matter where he's at. But if it's the same hitch over and over, the same area of the field over and over, I'm losing it a little bit. Please, we got to figure out a way to not let that happen. Let's play a little bit more man too while we're at it. We're getting scorched out here. Chargers defensively, couple good plays here. Tooley had a nice stop there on the run play. We got Kenneth Murray, who looked really good stopping that screen. The sacks have not been great for the Chargers, though, man. This is where we need to improve a little bit. Chargers have yet to log a sack. Chiefs have 3. Willie Gay, Amanuhu, which I heard he was a good player coming back in here, and then Karlaftis. It's tough, man. It's tough to ask Justin Herbert to do what he's doing with a broken finger. Sorry, I need to be more accurate with that. Broken finger, and then still letting up 3 sacks in the first half. We got to find a way to adjust, man. The offense, yeah, we need to continue to see that growth, and I think the Chiefs' defense has been soft enough to us today. We can continue taking advantage of that. But defensively, I need to see some improvement. It's been frustratingly vanilla today. Frustratingly vanilla on defense. Some good pass rush, I'll say that. The pressure's been decent, but the coverage has been bad. It's been way bad. I'm not super stoked on that. All right. Here, give us 1 second here, guys. Tony Romo and company are back, and we're getting ready to kick off the second half here. And I think we're all set and ready to go. Now, guys, that's what's at the forefront for me right now. We need to see some adjustments, please. We need to see some adjustments. We need to blitz a little bit more, too. Final check before kickoff. Where are we looking at here? What do we need to root for? Director. We need some receptions for Austin Eckler, some targets for Keenan Allen, another touchdown for Justin Herbert. That's about it. So we need Herbert, Allen, and Eckler to have some nice moments in this game to help us out on Underdog Fantasy. Use code Director to match your first deposit up to $100 if you guys want to get in on that action. Let's stop Kelce, baby. Eric Black says, Dean, put the director on the payroll. You put a controller and a Madden 24 playbook in front of me, and I'll take you guys to the playoffs. Hand to God. I don't know what Staley just said, but he didn't look very convinced in himself. Here comes 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes is going to fire it off underneath. And again, a lot of space for Pacheco, who's going to take it past the first down marker. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Chiefs in and around, the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Yeah, the Chiefs just got the ball. They received the ball in the second half. Yeah, we need defensive adjustments, please. Starting off with no hard flat. Cost the Chargers about 10, 15 yards. Here comes Pacheco on the carry, though. He's going to get tackled. I think that was Khalil Mack on the stop there. It'll be 2 yards and a 2nd and 8 coming up. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Here comes 2nd and 8. Second and 8, Chiefs. Chargers, I mean, defensively, they can still make a play here. Here comes Pacheco, who's going to make the first man stutter, and it's going to be a 3rd and short coming up for the Chiefs after a Pacheco gain of about 6. Can the Chargers get off the field here on 3rd and short? I hope so. That's all I'll say. I hope so. 3rd and 2 coming up for the Chiefs. Where are they? They're going to be around their 40-yard line, right? 45-yard line. Rice is going to be in motion in the slot here. And it's going to be Patrick Mahomes looking, fires it off over the middle, and guess who? In that soft zone, That's going to be Travis Kelce again. In the same part of the field for the first down. It's going to be a gain of, 10 yards? They have Thule in coverage, by the way. I honestly don't know what to say anymore, man. That's like the 6th catch of Kelce in that zone. I don't know. Why are there such huge gaps in our zone coverage? I don't know what to tell you. Here comes Patrick Mahomes throwing on the run, and it's too far for number 24. That is Sky Moore. It'll be 2nd and long. I don't know why there's such huge gaps in our coverage, man. I honestly don't know why we're not pressing. I honestly don't know why we're not playing man. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I honestly don't. It's weird. I'm not a football guru in terms of X's and O's, but I don't know what's going on defensively. $2 Hall. Chargers need to give the ball to Everett. Yeah, we do. Let's get some Yakic out on the field. And honestly, Quentin Johnston, too, wouldn't be a bad idea. 2nd and 10. Pacheco at running back. It'll be 2nd and 10 with a carry to Pacheco, who's going to find a little bit of space on the outside and ultimately swarmed by the Chargers for a gain of about 3. It'll be 3rd and 7 coming up. Let's look for Travis Kelce on that hitch. How about we do so this play, huh? If Travis Kelce gets a first down on a hitch this play, I am going to be very upset. If I were the Chiefs, I'd be like, they haven't stopped this all day. We're going right back to it. Watch this. Watch. Here it comes. Here, let's see. We got the other tight end, 83 in motion. I think that's Noah Gray. Patrick Mahomes. We're at 5 seconds. 4, 3. On 3rd and 7, Patrick Mahomes steps back. He's looking. He's got to take off. Patrick Mahomes. Chargers did a nice job of stopping it, but Patrick Mahomes is going to take off. He can pick up the first down anyway with his legs. Hey, man, all I said is I want to cover Travis Kelce, and we did that. Can't be too upset about that. I was looking at the coverage, too. Khalil Mack almost had him, man. Khalil Mack was so close. 1st and 10, Chiefs. Yeah. 1st and 10. My eyes are on number 87 pretty much every play. I don't think he's out here right now. Here comes a run by McKinnon, who's going to pick up a couple of yards. That's about 3 yards for McKinnon and the Chiefs. As Joey Bosa and the defense looking a little gassed. They need to make a big play, man. Defensively, it has been a struggle bus so far. Chargers playing soft again. Here comes Patrick Mahomes, fires over the middle, and it's going to be the tight end who gets the ball ripped out. The Chargers have the ball. That's a fumble! Recovered by Derwin James. Let's go! Oh, baby. I'm taking a second look at this. Wow, baby, what a fumble. It was in his grip way too long for that to be an incompletion. And the Chargers got the ball, and we're back in business, man. Oh, my God. We needed that so bad. At first, I was worried it was an incompletion because it was kind of a wobbly catch, but it was in his possession like 3 steps. That is a fumble, and the Chargers, they found a way defensively to get the ball back. Now we got to capitalize, man. We have got to capitalize on this. Last time the Chargers forced a turnover, we were not able to put points up on the board. It's time for the Chargers to change that this drive. We can tie it up, man. Imagine how different we feel about this game if the Chargers tie it up here in the third quarter. I think we feel a lot different about this game. Let's go get those points. You guys want QJ on that fly, that go, that streak? That deep post. I feel you guys. Where is the ball? We're going to get the ball at the 20-yard line. Chargers will have the ball at the 20-yard line to start this drive after the turnover. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We needed that so bad. Oh, man. We're waiting for the Chargers offense to get back on the field, by the way. We were in commercial break. Yeah, it's time. It doesn't matter. It's not worth its weight in spit unless we go out there and capitalize with the points. And I would say a touchdown at very minimum is what's required here. We got to get out there and put up some points, man. Come on. Protect Herbert. Yeah, definitely. Why don't they have Everett do what Kelce is doing? If the Chiefs gave us the same hitch route open over and over again, all Kelce does is change the depth. Kelce's a good player, but that's not very hard to figure out. All Kelce has had to do is change the depth of that hitch, and he's been open every single time, which means 5, 6, 7, 8 yards, whatever. He's been able to find that gap every single time. I don't think the Chiefs would give us that with Everett. Be like, oh yeah, let's stop that the very next time he tries that. Screen incoming. Hey, dude, okay, yeah, we need a little bit of help with Austin Eckler, but just let's go score, man, please. Let's go score. Come on, man. Come on. Let's go. Let's do this. How are we feeling about this game if we go score here, dude? Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope, Chargers. First and 10. It'll be a carry by Eckler. Eckler back in the game. That's good to see. He'll pick up 5. His best carry of the night. And it'll be second down. For the Chargers offense, we need to put some points up on the board. Come on, baby. Let's do it. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Chargers offense. Who are we looking for here, man? I want to see more Darius Davis usage, dude. Let's get him out there, man. The last 2 times we've given him a play, he's done pretty well with it. Davis is in motion. That usually means that they're going to run it. Oh, they did go to Davis. Davis! Oh, nice play by 38. Davis still was able to pick up 3 yards. But 38 made a good play. Tackles Davis short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short. But I liked it. I liked the play call. 38 just got a good angle on him. 3rd and 2 coming up. They'll see if the Chargers can convert here. You got a trio of wide receivers at the bottom of the screen led by Josh Palmer at the very bottom. Who's in the slot there? Is that Keelan Doss? I can't quite tell who's in the slot next to Keenan Allen. Austin Eckler in there at running back. I can't quite tell. Oh, no, that's going to be Darius Davis. Oh, it's actually a fake. It's up the middle. It was a draw. Austin Eckler carries it for the first down. Chargers got the ball outside the 30. I will say the 32-yard line at this point. Not bad. First down, Chargers. Let's go. Let's go. First and 10 for the Chargers offense. And Kellen Moore back at work trying to figure out a way to put points up to capitalize on that turnover. Here comes 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Tight formation for the Bolts. In motion is Davis again. Chargers and Justin Herbert steps back looking for a target. Fires over the top. It's going to be Keenan Allen. And Keenan with the big first down, baby. Let's go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice route and execution by Keenan Allen. Just a nice out route. Maybe it was an in route. I couldn't quite see from that angle. A nice execution by Justin Herbert to find him the ball. Here comes 1st and 10 and a carry by Josh Kelce, who's going to kick it to the outside, find some space. Josh Kelce has got 8 or 9 yards on that carry. That's a nice carry, man. With how the Chargers been running the ball lately, that's a nice carry by Kelce. 8 yards, 2nd and 2 coming up for the Chargers. For the Chargers. I got red zone on the side right here. Are the Broncos really beating the Packers? That's gross. Here comes 2nd and 2 for the Chargers offense. Josh Kelce still in at running back. In motion is going to be Keenan Allen. Could be another run. It is. Josh Kelce, he's going to pound his way over the middle and find a first down. Down at the 37-yard line, it looks like. 1st and 10, your Los Angeles Chargers. The way Eckler runs the ball. Did I say Eck? Josh Kelly's been getting some nice carries lately. Eckler in at running back now. That may have been Eckler. I don't know anymore. I'm drunk. Not really. Not really. 1st and 10 Chargers. It'll be a carry by Eckler, and Eckler picks up 3. In blocking there was Stone Smart, a nice offseason elevation to the roster. One of the better run-blocking tight ends we've seen so far. And probably one of the bigger storylines we saw before the game kicked off with an inactive Trey McKitty. That kind of tells you where the Chargers are at with their blocking tight ends. At least on the depth chart. Here comes 2nd and 7. Where are we at? Like the 35? The 34-yard line. Keenan Allen in motion. Nice spread look for the Chargers. Here comes Justin Herbert. He's surveying the field. Fires it deep. He's going to find... Oh, Josh Palmer! No way! No way! No way! No way! That was a big hit there, man. Let's go! Was that an H-bomb? I think that was 25 yards and an H-bomb from Justin Herbert. Pass interference on the defense, and the Chargers got a huge first down to Josh Palmer. Let's go! Wow! Josh Palmer, giving his best Mike Williams impression, comes down with that difficult catch in traffic. And, ooh, it may have hit the ground. He does have really good possession of it, though. Chargers, they're lining up real quick here, though. Herbert. It looks like they're setting up the weak side run, which they are. And Austin Eckler is going to pick up 2 yards. But more importantly, that previous play is going to stand. Because honestly, that Josh Palmer catch, you could have made a case that he didn't have possession the whole time. It may have hit the turf, but I think it was good enough to stick anyway. I think it was good enough to stick anyway. That was an amazing catch by Josh Palmer. Here comes 2nd and goal for Chargers. And number 5. Can he make another big play here? I think I'm looking at Austin Eckler lined up wide. Yes, I am. It's going to be Justin Herbert, who's going to escape the pressure, fires on the run, and almost hits Gerald Everett for the touchdown. I'm not sure about that coverage. I got to take a second look at that. That could have maybe been flagged as well. That could have been flagged as well. Justin Herbert fired it on the run. It was right in the hands of Gerald Everett, too, dude. It was right there. This is big, man. Chargers, you need points, man. We got to walk away with points on these turnover opportunities. Donald Parham in motion. Here comes Justin Herbert. He's looking, fires. It's going to be tapped in the air. No! Intercepted. You've got to be kidding me, man. Batted at the line, tipped in the air, intercepted by Snead. No, that's not on Herbert. That's just a great play by the Chiefs defense. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? That sucks. No, that's not on Herbert at all. Maybe he did throw a little low, but like, man. That blows. That blows. I hate that. And yeah, I mean, yeah, he's not void of blame on that, but come on. It was batted in the air. It was an air ball. He could have kept running. There's a lot of things that could have, would have, should have. That drive at the end there. Could have kept running it. Maybe picked up 4 downs. Or 4 yards, excuse me, 4 yards. Gerald Everett could have held on. It would have been a touchdown. We could be tied right now. Herbert throws it a little bit higher. Maybe he doesn't get batted. There's a lot that could have happened. Didn't happen. Man. Oh. There they go, breaking my heart again, man. We got 5 minutes left in the third quarter. But that's 2 turnovers that do not result in points, and that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I'm sorry. That's pretty bad. You have to score on those opportunities. Even if it's a field goal, which that's where I was thinking it was headed. I was like, well, at least we're getting that 3. Oh. I don't know. That one hurts. That one hurts tremendously. That one hurts tremendously. And I haven't taken a look at the replay yet, but it's very difficult for me to believe that that's on Justin Herbert. An air ball is an air ball. And we had a shot at that too. If our players had a bigger heads up on it and tried to come down and catch it, it would be 2024 right now. Man. First play is going to go for 6. I apologize, I missed it. It went for 6 yards for the Chiefs. 2nd and 4 coming up. Holy cannoli. The pain. 2nd and 4. Soft coverage by the Chargers again. It's Patrick Mahomes who's going to fire into that same coverage right over the middle, this time to Sky Moore. It'll be Kendricks who's going to make the stop here. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Tony Romo seems to like the adjustments defensively so far. Cool. I just need to see that middle zone guarded a little bit more effectively. Here comes 1st and 10 Chargers. Come on, baby. Patrick Mahomes fires over the middle of the field. Oh, nicely defended by Michael Davis. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming up. That was actually an inaccurate ball. If Davis had been looking, it could have been intercepted. I don't know if he was expecting it at that point. I don't think the zone even broke yet. Nice play by Davis. Yeah, he was shocked. The ball was thrown into him. 2nd and 10 coming up. He hadn't turned around yet. He didn't know. I don't know if the route had developed yet. Here comes 2nd and 10. Okay, defensively a little bit better here. Here comes a run by the Chiefs, and McKinnon's going to get bounced backwards and then cleaned up by Derwin James. It'll be 3rd and 10. And Joey Bosa getting a nice presence in there the last couple of plays. Forcing McKinnon to the outside, who gets cleaned up by Derwin James. And then forcing that early throw in the previous play. Here comes 3rd and 10. Tight formation for the Chiefs. Watch those corners. Oh, the Chargers, did we jump? Here's 3rd and 10. They're going to say false start. Come on, baby. That's going to be a 3rd and long, baby. Come on, D. Do not give up a 3rd and 16. I've seen it way too many times. Please do not give up a 3rd and very long to Patrick Mahomes. Because that's a huge false start for the or against the Chiefs for the Chargers. And it's against Travis Kelce. Come on, man. Come on. 3rd and 15. Please, Chargers. Prove me wrong. They're playing so soft. They're all back at the line of scrimmage. Or they're all back at the line to convert. Oh! Chargers blitzing 4. Trio of receivers. There's so much space for Mahomes and everything. Mahomes is taking off. Mahomes got it. Mahomes picked up 25 yards on that play, dude. That's a first down, Chiefs. Bro. Every DB was back at playing the sticks, dude. They were all at the line to gain. First and 10. Carry. Chargers destroyed the man. It'll be second and long. I even knew it, dude. I was like, it's third and forever. Please, please, please don't let up a first down. Holy guacamole. Right with the fives. As our run D seems to get fixed, but our pass D now is the worst I've ever seen. Davis is soft. Sorry to make... Yeah, it's tough, man. Oh. Yeah, blitz. That's what I would do on 3rd and 16. I'm sending the house. 2nd and 10. Chargers pass rush is getting in there. Come on. They're going to force a throw by Mahomes. And that's way out of bounds. 3rd and 10 coming up. 3rd and 10. Let's make up for it here. Let's blitz. At least send 5, my man. Come on. Come on. Let's drop that nickel in there and just get at Mahomes, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Who's our fastest DB? Is it Michael Davis? Let's throw his butt in the slot and get him on a blitz, dude. Oh, they are blitzing. Is that Derwin? They're blitzing someone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they got the blitz in there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! That's a sack, baby. What'd I say? Let's go. That's a 4th and 19 coming up. I'm just a Madden player. Who did they send? Wow. Let's go. That was Kenneth Murray on the inside linebackers split. Let's go, dude. That's K9, man. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. Oh, the formula to stopping Mahomes is sending a little bit extra. Yes, it is. It is. You got to blitz this man. The Chiefs are going to down it inside the 25. Chargers, is back out there. Has nobody scored in this third quarter? In the second half? Wow. Chargers got a chance to tie this up again. Come on, Oak. Let's go. Come on, baby. You take Norv Turner back? At least he was an O guy. Thank you so much, Eric. Drew says, $5. This game is sealing the deal to Fire Staley. I thought we was defensive genius. When do we put the Browns bags? Oh, wait. Zach, never mind. I like how it shifted. I like how there was a story in this super chat. There was a timeline. That was great, man. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, Chargers got the ball back. I honestly, that's the only thing. And it's not just Patrick Mahomes. It's almost every quarterback, especially these elite ones. Like, they only have the universal weakness, and that's going to be heat. That's going to be pressure. And the Chargers have so much talent to make that happen. I know they want it to be organic with 4, but you got to send more than that. And I think that'll help everybody in the long run. Patrick Mahomes with time is next to impossible to stop. You got to throw extra heat at him. I liked that. That was good. The 3rd and 15 was very bad, but man, we continue sending that heat, man. Applying that pressure. I think we'll put ourselves in a better situation. For those of you who want to know my thoughts of this game afterwards, we got one more quarter. We will be heading over to Bleacher Report after the show to give my post-game reaction to this game, which, again, we had a lot of emotions coming into this one. Expectations, I think, are appropriate coming into this one. But you can't count us out yet. The offense needs to come out here and prove us wrong, man. We got to find that rhythm. Find that rhythm, dude. Find that rhythm and change our stars. We're in commercial break, by the way, waiting for the Chargers to come back on offense. And the Taco Bell ads are starting to get to me, man. As a reminder to everybody in the chat too, dude, one's in the chat if y'all are going to be at the Chargers-Bears game next week. I am. Me and Mrs. Director taking the trip. We're going to go see the Chargers play the Bears. Hit that one. Make sure to check us out. We'll be in the Thunder Alley several hours. I would say at least 3 hours in Thunder Alley before the game. We're going to be hanging out, meeting people. It'll be a good time. Be a really, really good time. That's going to be fun. Gerald Everett's on the sideline as the drive begins. He does not have his helmet on. Ooh, Miguel, that's a concerning update. Here comes the first carry for Austin Eckler this drive, and he will pick up 5 yards. It'll be second and medium as we head into the fourth quarter after that play. Let me see these ones in the chat. Who should we expect to see out there? We got Adam Hale. We got Fresh Print. Oh, he put a 2 in there. We got Robert. We got Sparky. Got a couple guys out there going to the game next week. I'm excited. I honestly, I expected the Bears to be way better, and they could still beat us next week. Who knows? But, when I picked this game, I was expecting that Fields that we ended the season with last year. Because I bought tickets to this game well before the season started. We'll see what happens. Live stream from Thunder Alley. I'll think about it. I think it'd be kind of fun. But it's no guarantees. For sure, we're not going to have a live stream of the game next week. Keep that in mind. No live stream from the game next week. No live stream from the game. Herbert Mahomes Subway ad is great. Yeah, it is. It is. Where's Keenan? Hey, every game so far, looking forward to seeing the Bears. Yeah, that'll be fun, man. I'm very excited. Every time I go to a game, it's super exciting to see the faces to the usernames, right? I see you guys on here all the time, then I'm like, oh my God, it's that guy from the stream. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's take a look here at the underdog real quick. How are we feeling? We need one more touchdown from Justin. The targets are going to be sketchy. This is a one-play thing for Austin Eckler. He can get that in one play. So this one's very much so alive for me. And then, yeah, I think Mahomes is definitely going to hit that passing attempts number here. Derwin already hit this. He's got 3 solo tackles. I don't know why it's making us climb higher. It says higher than half a solo tackle. He's got 3. So we've already hit that. Marquise Brown, he could still hit lower. And then Justin Herbert, I think he'll be on his way to that in the fourth quarter. So I think we got a really good shot at hitting this one if we can keep Marquise Brown down. And then this last one, it has just a lot to do with Herbert and Keenan. I think we're going to hit today. I'm excited. We'll keep an eye on it. Steve Simmons coming in 33 months. The perfect coach is out there for the Bolts. Jim Harbaugh has to be tired of NCAA BS. Perfect coach for the Chargers. Honestly, there are pros and cons to that, but I'm starting to feel the same way. The more I look into it, the more I'm feeling the same way. Jim Harbaugh, the ex-San Diego Chargers, mind you, he quarterbacked for us back in the day. I don't know. That'd be pretty sick. I don't know. I'm keeping that one in the back burner. Here comes 2nd and 5. It'll be another carry for Eckler, and he's not going to get much. He'll get maybe 2. It'll be 3rd and short coming up. And the Chargers need to convert here. Dude. It's make or break, man. 3rd and 3. Eckler's checking out. Quentin is checking out. I think Parham was checking out. 3rd and 3. Chargers tight formation. In motion is Stone Smart. Is it another run? Please don't run. Keenan's motioning. Please don't run. It's a run. It's Josh Kelly. He didn't get it. Why? I knew it. The moment I saw Stone line up on the strong side at fullback, I was like, we're running it. We're running it. Here comes 4th and 2 and a punt by the Chargers. Why in the world did we run that football? I'm still in shock. I don't know what to say, man. Here comes the punt by JK. This is a nice punt. Oh, we're going to field it. It's inside the 5 again. Dude, JK's a beast. Oh, my goodness. JK's in the chat, man. 16's in the chat. He just pinned him inside the 5. Yo! I mean, that's insane, dude. Kansas starting at the 3-yard line. Let's go ahead and be optimistic of that at least, man. Wow. That's nuts. 16's in the chat, please. Let's not let this one pass us by, man. That was a good play by the punter. Let's 16's in the chat, and then we'll be mad at Kellen for a second. What I think about Belichick for the head coach, I've always thought that pedigree is something the Chargers haven't had a head coach in a long time. I wouldn't be upset about it. I like the Harbaugh situation a little bit more. Heck, and a lot of people, like, let me be clear about this, too, because I'm going to get some hate for this, but I'm going to say it anyway. A lot of people saying, thank God we missed out on the Sean Payton thing. That would have been a disaster. Look at him and the Broncos. I think you could have put any coach in that situation. The Broncos are so poorly mismanaged. The Russell Wilson thing is so horrible. The capital they had to give up on everything is just so bad. I think you put Sean Payton in a different situation with a different team, yes, including the Chargers, it's a completely different story. And I think it's the pedigree that you were talking about. You put him in a situation with Justin Herbert, I think it's a much different story. And that's kind of where I'm standing, too, with the Jim Harbaugh thing, with the Bill Belichick thing. I think you bring somebody in who knows what they're doing with these huge pieces that the Chargers have all over the roster. I think it's a different story. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me wearing my heart out on my sleeve. I'm not a big Sean Payton fan. I think he's a great coach, and I do think he would be in a way different situation in Los Angeles than he is in Denver. But that's just me. I'm just reading the chat as that we dropped that bomb in the show. Even the Denver defense is worse than ours. Yeah, it's bad. It is so bad, dude. The Broncos were a hot garbage fire for the longest time. You guys want the ghost of the Joe show to haunt this chat? I don't know about that. Do we?
It's the Joe Show, starring Joe, doing all sorts of Joe things. Not your average Joe, and also he can walk.
I hate you guys. I hate you guys that I've not had the confidence to delete that because of the requests are so high. Here comes 1st and 10. Chiefs inside their own 5, man. Here we go. It's going to be... Oh, it's a dropped screen. It was thrown backwards. Is that not a fumble? Should that not be a touchdown? Wait a minute. Oh, it was forward. It was forward. I thought that was backwards from that angle. It was forward. Clyde Edwards-Helaire just straight up dropped it. He said, hey, man, I was getting comfy on my little spot on the bench. Please put me back. I was just finally getting nice and warm. I need my bench back, please. Thank you. Here comes 2nd and 10. It's going to be a handoff to... Is that Clyde Edwards still? Wow, the confidence. It'll be 3rd and short coming up. 3rd and medium for the Chiefs. I'm surprised Andy Reid let him play after that drop pass. 3rd and 3 for the Chiefs. I mean, you are really in the territory where you make a stop here. Chargers, their chance to score is really high. So this is actually a pretty high-stakes 3rd and 3 right now. 3rd and 3, Chiefs. There's Travis Kelce. Watch out. Come on. Here comes Patrick Mahomes throwing it deep, and it's too far. It's way too far for Rashee Rice. It's going to be 4th and 3 and a punt here, baby. Let's go. Let's go. 3 and out for the Chiefs. This game isn't over yet. My hair's turning gray live on stream. You don't see a lot of balls like that for Patrick Mahomes, man. Like, that was way overthrown. That would have been a big play, too. We got kind of lucky there. I'm not going to lie. Miguel with the update. Everett is questionable to return with a quad injury. Oh, Chargers almost blocked it. It's going to be fair caught by Davis, but man, the Chargers were so close, dude. Oh man, Amin Ogbongbemiga, dude, he was within half an inch of creating a touchdown for the Chargers on special teams. Whoa! You got a head full of gray. I was blessed with genes in terms of nice hair. I will say that. My family has had nice hair even into their old age, right? Not a lot of color either, which is pretty nice. It's like it's going to be nice and dark for a while, right? I'll have that nice sleek black hair for a while. Did not get the genes on the weight. Did not get the genes on the facial hair, but we got the genes on the head hair. Man, that was close. We're in a commercial break waiting for the Chargers to come out here offensively. But a nice stop by the defense, man. 3 and out. We need more of those. I hope they put Darius in. What's interesting is that I've seen more Darius Davis involved today, and for the most part, than Quentin Johnston. That is interesting. All of our hair is going gray, man. I don't start noticing them sprout up until around football season, I'll be honest. I got a few, but not that many. Let's run the ball. Let's not give up on the run, but let's set it up a little more proper. Last drive was 3 straight runs, and the third and short run did not make any sense to me. And it was one of those things where the Chargers, they do a good job at using motion to help their run game, but it's also kind of a tell. I have to guess it's in around 60-75% of the time when the Chargers motion a receiver a certain way, especially if they line up their tight end at fullback. Like, it's going to be a run. And I'm just some doofus on YouTube that likes the Chargers. I kind of saw that coming. You tell me. Here come the Chargers offensively. The Chiefs defense has done a really good job at adjusting in the second half because the Chargers offense looked like they were unstoppable in the first half. Can we get back to that form, please? Please? 1-score games last 10 seasons, 99, most in the NFL for the Chargers. Are you kidding me? This is why it's so hazardous to be a Chargers fan, man. What do I use for my hair? Just product. I don't know what it's called. Here comes 1st and 10. Herbert. It's going to be thrown into the dirt. 2nd and 10 coming up. What do you even call it? It's like a goo. My barber gave it to me. 2nd and 10 coming up. Gerald Everett is... Oh, he was putting on a show or something. I was like, he is really hurt out there. Oh, no, he was testing out that knee or something. I don't know what it was. 2nd and 10 coming up for Justin Herbert. It's Arrowhead, man. This is going to be tough. I have to imagine they can't hear diddly out there. 2nd and 10. Darius is in motion. What was that? Davis was getting ready to run the wheel, and nobody snapped the ball. I don't know if he was supposed to stop or if the timing was off, but that's a huge false start. They can't hear. I'm still confused. Why didn't we snap the ball? That was a nice developing wheel. Here comes Herbert. He's going to fire underneath to Keenan Allen, who's going to do his signature swing. And he'll pick up the penalty yardage and a little bit more, but it's 3rd and long, man. Is that on? I don't know who that's on. Is that on Davis? Is that on Herbert? Is that on the crowd noise? Like, I don't know what the heck just happened. I've not really seen that before. 3rd and 7. Herbert can't hear. Nobody can hear this. Herbert's trying to audible like crazy. Nobody can hear him. 3rd and 7. Herbert, the protection's horrible. He's going to fire it off, almost intercepted. He was looking for Keenan. And we got a punt again. Guys, can I be honest with you? My in-laws are visiting, okay? And my mother lives 2 hours away, and a special occasion is occurring tonight where my mother has cooked up some very authentic and some of the best I've ever had in my life, pozole. And I'm getting hungry, and I'm starting to think more about that pozole right now than I am at our chances at winning this game. We need to figure something out, man. I'm getting hungry. Oh my God. You guys have any idea how good this pozole is? Oh. Oh my. Wow. Whole chat. No, I want pozole. We're in commercial. We're waiting. Oh. No, it's not green. It's red. Whatever the terminology is for it. Rojo. Oh. You know what's bad when directors talking about pozole? Pozole is like a Mexican soup. It's very good. It's very good. If you've never had it, it's very good. But you got to go someplace that's reputable. They got to make it good. Welcome to the ¿Qué onda, Bolt fam? Or we'll change. If it's a pozole channel, we'll say ¿Qué onda, Bolt fam? It's the director. Let's talk about pozole. Pozole channel in the house. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, both red and green are fire. I grew up on the red. Jim Harbaugh would be the only elite coach that Herbert has ever had. Yeah. I'm sorry. Did Taika make a... Oh, I've heard of this. This is oh my God. They were the team for it was Samoa, right? The soccer team for Samoa. That looks great. That looks great. Pozole is the best. Dude, I feel you, Mark. I recently lost my grandmother. Her name was Coco. That movie hit pretty hard. But Grandma Coco was she was the person that made it all the time, and my mother does too. It's the same recipe passed down for a long, long time. And that is certainly what you think. It's almost like the same that you hear about with chicken noodle soup. You know, it's like it's what the moms make when you're sick and you need Karen too. Pozole is the same for me. I look up, and there goes Pacheco for 50 yards, but there's a flag. It's a hold. It's coming back. Oh, man. Wow. They called us the San Diego Chargers. They're talking about Schottenheimer and stuff, too. Y'all are making me reminisce and get all sad here. Yeah, big hold on 65, man. That's the only reason Pacheco got away. Here's 1st and 14. Did we pin him inside the 10 again? Oh, my Lord, dude. If anything, J.K. Scott deserves a beer after this game. Here's 1st and 14. It's a carry up the middle. It's Pacheco. He gets that yardage back in a little bit more. It'll be, what, 2nd and 8? 2nd and 8? Yeah, he's having a banger game, KG. I looked up and I was like, where are they? They're inside the 10. After that penalty, inside the 5. That was crazy. Are we switching to the Pozole channel afterwards? Any Mexican food place in San Diego that's reputable? Oh, you're saying that they are. I was like, yeah, throw a rock. That's all. That's where you want to be if you want authentic Mexican food. Here comes, what is it, 2nd and long? And Mahomes, he's going to find Valdez-Scantling for the first down. Are they going to give it to him? I think they do. That's a first down, Kansas City, and we got 10 and a half minutes here. Am I checked out? No, I'm still watching, but like, we need a play, man. And if anything, I needed to see something work this game to give me optimism going forward. And I've seen some stuff, but it's just help me out. Here's another carry for Pacheco. The run defense has been awesome. I'll say that. Run D has been solid. Of course, we didn't have to worry much about the run in Kansas City. They're allergic to it. They don't run the ball. They're just chewing clock at this point. Our coverage is just poo-poo at this point. It's poo-poo. 2-4 season over. No, statistically 2-4. If you lost early, then you're in a much worse situation, like 2.5%. 2-4, you actually still have like a 10% chance to make the postseason, and it differs based on your strength of schedule. The Chargers' strength of schedule for the rest of the year is actually not as bad as it has been so far. Here comes Mahomes, fires on the run, sidearm slings to Travis Kelce. Tackled by Derwin James, but there is a flag. We'll see what happens. And Mahomes says it's versus us. He's confident walking up. I think it's defensive holding, if I'm being honest. Holding versus Derwin, but it doesn't matter. It's declined. First down, Chiefs. They're in where? The 35-yard line, I think. If we win, it's 59% chance to make the playoffs. If we lose, it's 25 or something. Yeah, it's not a make or break game, but like we would be in a much better situation if we find a way to win this game. And yeah, we still have time to figure it out, but we need to make a huge play defensively. Huge play. Thanks for that statistic there, Hugo. Ooh, Sebastian Joseph Day almost got in there for a sack. Forced the throwaway. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Nice play by SJD. I almost thought that Kendricks picked it off there, but nice play. It'll be 2nd and long. Director, do you know if pozole will be pork? Yes, my family just uses pork. They use the pork. You had pozole this morning? Man, you guys are making me sick. I have a Bleacher Report segment to do after this. Stop it. I'm so hungry. 2nd and 10. It'll be checked down to Pacheco. How has that not been a thing in Kansas City? Is there any Kansas City Chiefs fans in the chat? How have you guys not created that into a thing? Pacheco. Check down to Pacheco. He's going to Pacheco down to Pacheco. I'm hungry and tired. Sorry. Please, forgive me. Forgive me. It's 3rd and 9. Let's get a stop. This is it. 3rd and 9. If we have a chance at coming back, it's got to be here. You got to get a stop. Trips at the top of the screen. 3 wide receivers. It's a weird strong to the right side with the running back. Nice protection. Mahomes steps up. He's going to run again, isn't he? No, he's going to pass it on the run. Oh, nice play. Kelce couldn't come down with it. He pounds the earth with frustration, and the Chargers force a 4th down. Let's go. Oh, we got a shot, baby. Nice stop by the D, and we can get back out there on 0 and try and tie this game up, man. Let's go. Beautiful. Please. Wow. Okay, I'm not a Taylor Swift guy or anything. I don't know what the rules are on broadcast, and I'm sorry, I never swear on this channel, but I just saw Taylor Swift mutter the words, oh shit. Hey! Okay. All right. Kelce frustrated with the drop. The Chargers, this is kind of it in my opinion. If we don't score a touchdown, I mean, you can get away with the field goal, I guess, but you need a touchdown. If you don't score a touchdown this drive, you're in trouble. I don't know. I don't see us coming back from this one. We got to get a touchdown. If we score, do we go for 2? No, because the Chiefs will have time. There's 8 minutes on the clock. Unless the Chargers can somehow milk 8 minutes off the clock and score, I don't think there's much reason to go for 2. The director does the after show with the bowl of Pasole. You think Bleacher Report would care? You think Bleacher Report would be super offended if the whole time I'm like, so Patrick Mahomes. Oh, God. Screw that, dude. You think that would look bad on my resume on Bleacher Report? I don't know. It's a lot in the line here. We're waiting for the Chargers offense to get back out. Yeah, our playoff chances go way up if we win this. You guys want to know what I'm doing? It sounds really bad when I say it this way, like out of context. You guys want to know what I'm doing with my hands under under what you can see on the screen while we're all live streaming? Most of the time. So, funny thing about me, I need to I need to diddle. I don't know if that's a word for it. I fidget. I fidget a lot. So underneath the frame, I usually have like a coin or something that I'm playing with. The other day I found this this set of playing cards with Deadpool on them, and I keep looking at this one, thinking, oh my God, just. I'm just shuffling these cards underneath the screen to fidget while we're watching the game. I fidget. No, not diddle. Not diddle. I take it back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I fidget. I don't diddle. I fidget. Victor, I'm interested more about your Pasole than this game. It's okay. I am too. There's a shot at this. The offense needs to figure it out, though, man. We got to go score a touchdown, please. Please. Bolt Deadpool. Hey! I do love Deadpool, man. I've been reading Deadpool since I was a kid. I probably shouldn't have, but I did. We need more design Eckler throws. That'd be sick. More of that LT style, that LT energy. 1st and 10. This is the drive, everybody. This is the drive. We got to score a touchdown. 5 seconds on the clock. Here comes Justin Herbert. He slings it pretty quick to Keenan Allen. Tries his signature, U-shaped run. He's not going to get much. They're only going to call 2 yards on that reception. Number 32 looks like he took a... That's a big injury, dude. Who is that? Nick Bolton? I think Nick Bolton just broke his wrist. I'm not a doctor. Sorry, I shouldn't say stuff like that because I'm not qualified to say anything like that. But man, the way that he's holding it and the way it was... You guys know what that looks like. I think I'm looking at it again. I can't see. I hope that's ugh. I can't see it, but it looks like he broke his wrist. 32's in the chat for Nick Bolton. That's a big loss for Kansas City. That's a big hit for KC, dude. It could have been it could have been a penalty, sure. It could have. They're Kansas City, whatever. But that's tough. That's tough if you're KC. Nah, if there's anything that we can all get together and say that we're not cool with, it's injuries. I don't care if it's the Chiefs, the Raiders, whatever. These are people at the end of the day, and I don't want to see anybody hurt. He's able to walk off the field. He's fine, but that wrist, dude, for a linebacker, that's a pretty bad injury. That blows for Nick Bolton. He's one of the better linebackers in the league, too. Yeah. Yeah, no, we never condone injuries. Yeah, 32's in the chat. I don't care who it is. We hope he's all right. Here comes 2nd and 8. This again, it's a very big drive. Here comes Austin Eckler. It's a carry of 3 and a 3rd and short coming up. I think you are in 4th down territory at this point, even all the way out here. You've got to score a touchdown. If we run it again, I think I might scream. I know that you might go for it on 4th down, but please throw the football. Please. Please. There we go. Austin Eckler lining up, motioning out wide, very wide. 3rd and 5. Come on, Herbert. Give us that accuracy. Just one play, please. It is, oh, man, batted down. Huge play by, who was that out there? That was Willie Gay, man. He got up, 8 feet and batted that thing down. We cannot punt, right? Like, that's it. Like, this is make or break. You're going for it, right? Even out here at the 27-yard line. It looks like we're going to punt. I just don't see it, man. I think that if we punt, I think it's over. But again, I don't know. Scott has been on fire all day, I guess. But I just... Here comes the return. Man, and the Chiefs just broke a big one, dude. Number 12 of the Chiefs just brought it all the way back to like the 20-yard line. Is that me, Cole? That's me, Cole Hardman. Wow. So either way, go for it or punt. If we didn't get a first down, the Chiefs were going to start at the 20-something yard line. Pasole! That's tough. Here comes the carry for... Oh, it's fumbled! I think he was down, though. I think James has the ball. I think Pacheco was down before that ball came out. Chiefs are hurrying up, though, like they know something. Can we take a second look at it? Oh, it's really close, though. And the Chargers are going to challenge. I think at this point you got to, right? Like, what could... The replay did not help me at all. I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you guys. The first angle there, it looks like he was down. It looks like the impact of the ground to his back is what popped the ball out. This, I don't know what to say, dudes. I don't know. This one, there's one angle where I'm like, it looks like there's some movement, and then it comes out. But the other two angles make it look like the force of him being tackled is what made the ball pop out with the ground. I don't think it's a fumble, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's a fumble, unfortunately. And I think at this point that it's so close that even if it is a fumble, I don't know if it's enough evidence to overturn. He was called down. He was called down. I see the movement. I do see the movement. I don't know if it's enough, though, because you won't be able to see from that angle whether or not his butt is touching the ground. That's what's causing it to come out and move. This is tough, man. I don't know. I don't know. One angle, it looks like it is. The other angles, it look like it not. We're just going to have to wait and see what the refs say. Nah, season's not over. Chargers still have a pretty good chance of making the postseason. You guys, take a look at the schedule after this. We play the Bears next week. Yeah, if we go, what were we now? 2-4 and then 3-4. How are we feeling at 3-4? I would feel pretty good. I think we could take the Bears. We'll be okay. At least, I don't know if we'll be okay, but I feel like it's not a time to give up on the season. They're still looking at the replays here, guys. We're trying to determine whether or not this is a fumble. Still trying to determine whether or not this is a fumble. I think it drops to 29% if we lose. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I know it's definitely not like season ending. A couple of weeks ago, it could have been season ending. This week, it's not. Ruling on the field stands, no fumble. I think there was evidence to suggest it was a fumble, but it's just tough to call when it was ruled down. Only a couple angles support our case. I don't hate the challenge though. I would have done it. Can we go after Kellen a little? Dude's offense has been horrific. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could if we wanted. I mean, I think, but to support your comment, a little feels appropriate to me. Patrick Mahomes. It's going to be Rashee Rice who picks up the wide receiver screen and the first down. And they are inside the 20 of the Chargers with 5:46 left to play. A field goal, I think this game's kind of put away because unless we make something spectacular happen, the Chiefs are in field goal range, and that puts them with that kind of out of range. Six clearly ripped that out, and he wasn't down. I just had a hard time seeing it. I hope we didn't get robbed of a fumble, but I don't know. We want it now, the Pasole. We're also missing Mike. Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough. 1st and 10. Here comes the run, completely blown up in the backfield. I think that was Eric Kendricks. And we got a 2nd and long coming up. Chargers with only 2 timeouts now. Keep in mind, 2 timeouts. We started 0-4 in 2017, barely missed the postseason. Yeah. Honestly, again, like, if you guys want, I'll show you the rest of the schedule for the Chargers. I think I already factored in this game as a loss in a lot of my, like, scenarios, and I think I still had the Chargers close to double-digit wins, depending on how a couple of things rolled our way or not. I think at minimum, I think 9-8 was kind of where I felt okay. 8-9, kind of fringe. But, it's not over, and that's good enough to make the postseason in a lot of different situations. Third and 7 coming up for the Chiefs. Where are we at? Like 4 minutes left in the 4th. 3:55. Taylor Swift is today's winner. 3rd and 7. Wow, Mahomes really backed up. And wow, Mecole Hardman does it again. He's going to pick up the first. That should be enough for the Chiefs to take us all the way to the 2-minute warning. Oh, the Chargers burned another timeout, by the way. That's going to stop the clock, and the Chargers, with 1 timeout left, are looking at a 1st and goal for the Chiefs at the 8-yard line. 0 points in the second half. Dude, and that's what blows is that, like, we cannot capitalize on turnovers. Not even field goals, which would have, could have, and should have been the difference here. That is nuts. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. And, like, we all came into this stream, don't you lie, with realistic expectations today in terms of the win. I think that's pretty appropriate to say. But I just needed to see something to push my optimism forward for the rest of the year. And I didn't really see much of that. Mahomes, it's a check down. It's a Pacheco down. Oh, he made the first man miss. That's a touchdown, Chiefs. Your score is now 31-17, and the Chargers are playing for pride. I wouldn't mind a garbage time touchdown if I'm the Chargers. Don't give up, never surrender. Your score 31-17 with 3.5 minutes left. Man, we about to go 2-4. We about to go 2-4. It breaks my heart. Herbert's regressing and it's scaring me. It's totally fair, man. It's totally fair to assume that. I definitely don't put it against anybody to assume that. But I honestly and truthfully believe it's because of the injury. For whatever reason, this injury in particular is hemorrhaging his accuracy. Because he was a completely different passer before and after that hand injury. So I wouldn't read too much into that. I mean, you could be right, but I think the chances are more than likely that it's the injury. Which is fine, you know, like hopefully it recovers soon. How many yards does Herbert have today? Oh, we should at least look at the underdog. Are we going to hit on anything? I hope we do. We need another... I think ultimately we needed Herbert to score another touchdown, which is going to make it very difficult. I don't think so, man. It makes it very tough. It's all right. It's all right. I just think, like, the offense just, like, it sputtered out so hard in the second half. That's pretty disappointing. That's pretty disappointing. But it is what it is. $5 holla coming in from Stuart Walker. Says, nah, time to fire Staley. Not even excited to watch anymore. Anyways, to lose Staley, we'll find a way to do it. He's got to go for everyone to be serious. We're probably at that point where, yeah, you could have a case here. Wait, Donald Parham just got hit in the head by Drew Tranquil. And there was no flag. And Parham looks to be in trouble. You can't, he was a defenseless receiver. 2nd and 10 coming up. Jessica says 4 chances to tie the game. Fire the coach. There's so many missed opportunities. Yeah, it's stacking up. Big time. Big time. Big time. 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert fires it off. It's a deep. It's an H-bomb, and it's well defended by number 20. And it'll be 3rd and 10 coming up. Nice pass by Justin Herbert. Just well defended. It's good placement, too. Chargers kind of taking their lickings at this point, man. You're taking your lickings, hoping to come back, lick your wounds, and come back next week and hope to do a little bit better. But it's painful to watch. I'm not going to lie. It's very painful to watch. Here comes Paulie. Says a loss to the Chiefs doesn't hurt as much as the other losses anymore, which is sad. But it is what it is. Sticking with the team through it. Bolt up, baby. Yeah, I feel you, Paulie. It is what it is. A lot of us came in with pretty realistic expectations today. And that's okay. Did they pass to Eckler? That could push us closer to our underdog today. Did Justin Herbert, before he was down, he kind of pitched it to Austin Eckler. Was that not a first down? 4th and 16. I thought that, okay, Herbert with the H-bomb's going to sling it, And, oh, Josh Palmer just made the catch of the century. Double coverage, and he comes down with it. First down, Chargers. Dude, 5's in the chat, please. That was crazy. That was a great catch by Palmer. Wow. First and 10. Herbert and the Chargers. Gonna hit the outside. I think that's Stone Smart, who goes out of bounds, stops the clock. 2:10 left on the clock here, and the Chargers are trying to help Director and all the other Chargers fans playing underdog fantasy today. Which I think if Herbert gets a touchdown here, I think we hit on some stuff. Why is Herbert standing in the pocket? It's got the pocket's been having good bend today.
A loss to the Chiefs doesn't hurt as much as other losses anymore, which is sad, but it is what it is. Sticking with this team through it all. Bolt up, baby.
Bolt up, baby. Bolt up. Bolt up. It's painful to watch, but guys, again. Oh, here comes the air ball for Justin Herbert. It's way too far. Way too far. Painful to watch, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. The one thing I will say was a little disappointing is that I did come into this game thinking, like, man, it's going to suck. If we lose this game and don't walk away with some sort of optimism here. Like, are we heading in the right direction in the offense or the defense or anything like that? It just kind of feels a little bit of the same, you know? What was it? $20 holla coming in from Boss Mac, however. That's a big one. And, oh, a nice pass from Justin Herbert, and then Josh Palmer's going to take it. How big was that, man? Was that an H-bomb? That was a huge play. We look up, and Josh Palmer's running for like a ton of yards there, man. I think we have the ball at the 35-yard line. Get Director that underdog, baby. Let's go. $20 holla coming in from Boss Mac. Am I the only one who feels that Derwin doesn't make big plays when we need it? I love Derwin. He's a great player, but I don't feel he makes impact plays. I think Asante has made more, and offensively, same as last year. I think it's funny how it's like the same as last year, but also for different reasons, right? And then as for Derwin, it does feel like it's an off year. And sure, we have seen a little bit of, you know, movement from the safety position. We got Alohi in there playing that full-time free safety role, and we got different backups and stuff like that. Maybe different utilization of Derwin. It does. Everything feels a little off. Feels a little bit off. Feels a little bit off this year. Yeah. It's definitely feeling a little bit off this year. But let's not overreact on this game. We lose to the Bears next week? Hey, man, we all can overreact like crazy. This game, again, I felt like it was going to go one way. It kind of did go that way. I was just really hoping that we would see something built in this game, and it just didn't feel that way. Didn't feel that way. We're gonna swing it over to the members here for a minute, man. See what you guys got to say. How are we feeling, members? How are we feeling, crew? How are we feeling about the Chargers season right now? Just kind of cut through all of that and see what we're feeling about the Chargers season right now. $20 holla coming in from Boss Mac, though, man. Thank you.
Am I the only one who feels that Derwin doesn't make big plays when we need it? I love Derwin, think he's a great player, but I don't feel he makes impact plays. I think Asante has made more, and offensively same as last year.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. $20 holla and some good points made there. How do we get back to premium Derwin? I don't know, but it is something that I think should be made known. It's a different version of Derwin than we're used to seeing. We got to see that version of him return in terms of his prime. All right, so the members, how are we feeling? Tara says Herbert has played through fractured ribs, torn labrum, broken fingers, and consistently under pressure. Lack of second half offense. It's not all on Herbert. Yeah, completely true, Tara. Completely true. All of it. All of it. Odds for your Taylor Swift song at the end of the 5-year breaking him right. I don't know, man. So, hang on, guys. Give me 1 second. Here comes Justin Herbert. Steps back. He's trying to find some space. He's going to get sacked, man. Drew Tranquil gets in there for the sack. That one stings. That one stings hard. That one stung pretty good. Theory, the $50 holla. Can we clear house and let go of Staley and Telesco? $50 holla, dude. Thank you, man. Theory out here making a statement. It's time to move on. And we got a false start on the Chargers. Dude, Theory, thank you, man. Wow. That's huge. Thank you, dude. Despite the terrible situation, coming in here supporting the channel, that means a lot to me, man. Thank you so much. That's big. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we clear house and let go of Staley and Telesco? I think at very minimum, the Staley conversation has begun for a lot of us. And I think, like I said at the top, or like closer in the middle of the show, I think it's one of those situations where we do have that interim coach that could step in. That could be the case. That could be the case. Thank you again so much, man. $50 holla. Big love to Theory, dude. Thank you. Rick Monteroso at the 5 says this is a bad team. This was a bad game with a team that has a lot to work on. Bell says sucky. Jake says meh. Now's the time says numb. Yeah. Feels very slim for the postseason, honestly. It can feel that way with games like this, and I completely agree. I don't feel like we're making the postseason after this game. But that's this game. Be mad today, bolt up tomorrow, and the rest of the season may prove to help our optimism out there, though. Here comes Justin Herbert, fires under duress, and it is intercepted by number 6. And that's going to do it. The Chiefs are going to win this one. I would say we leave Staley in Kansas City. I get it, man. Feel defeated. I don't see the flight, which, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bolton fam. I wish I knew the magic words to make everything feel a little less bleak and gloom, but it is what it is. Like, we were going to come into this game. It was going to be hard. Our chances to win were pretty low. And despite that, maybe we feel lower than we thought we would with the way that we lost and maybe not building on anything in particular, but it's not over. I will pull this up just for the sake of argument. Because, yeah, like, I feel very, very defeated right now as well. But, like, and I'm going to let everybody have their day of just like, man, this sucks. We're not going anywhere. But when you guys are ready to talk about it, I do want to point this out. Next week, we're playing the Chicago Bears. I will be at this game personally. Our chances of winning that game, I think, are pretty good. The week after that, we're playing the New York Jets without Aaron Rodgers. That's a winnable game. Detroit, very good team. Also a winnable game. Green Bay, also without Aaron Rodgers. Winnable game. Baltimore would be very steep. I honestly don't know if we win that one, but you never know. New England, very winnable. Denver, very winnable. Vegas, very winnable. Buffalo, I think we lose that. Denver, very winnable. Kansas City, I think we lose that. That being said, man, like, we're still sitting at what, 8 wins? 9 wins? Very optimistically, 10 wins. The question is, are we going to be able to get our heads out of our butts and figure out the adjustments that this team needs? I was really hoping to see that out of the bye, and it didn't happen. I was really hoping to see that outside the bye. That didn't happen. Can we do it on the go? I don't know. Let's read some of these super chats, guys, before we move on over to Bleacher Report. Herm coming with the $2 holla. Thank you so much, man. Trey with the $5 holla. Bad coaching, front office ownership. It's hard to be a fan with my 23 years of life supporting this team. Only good moments, not good years. That's actually good. That's a good comment right there. Steve with the 5 says, looking like we're in the mix for Brock Bowers. Hey, there's some optimism towards the end of the season. Brock Bowers to the Chargers. That'd be nuts. Herb coming out with the $2 holla says, done with Staley's defense and head coach. And yeah, the defense today was particularly bad. I did not like that. George with the 5 says, To not score any second-half points again with Kellen Moore isn't acceptable. We need more QJ. I need to learn to keep our foot on the pedal. Absolutely. And that's one big reason I was excited to get Kellen Moore. That was kind of his whole deal. Haven't seen it yet. Drew with the 5 says all comes down to Spanos. Our team is never going to be anything under his ownership. Same thing every season. Tough to keep hope. And that's one thing that I will always be in support of in terms of these comments. It's just a tougher thing to predict that will ever happen. You know what I mean? Like, it would have to be pretty significant. It would be very significant news if that happened. It definitely would be. But I'm with you. Louis coming in, just $5. I'm so tired of this. Me too. We're all heartbroken. $5 haul from Chase says we're going to, after Brock Bowers now. Don't get me thinking about that, man. That would get me crazy. Trevor coming in with the crew ad. Thank you so much. Niles with the 10. There's literally nothing fun to watch to get excited about with this team. Who cares if there are winnable games coming up? This team would go nowhere in the playoffs if they tripped and fell in. I get the pessimism, man. I do. And maybe it'll take more than just a hopeful playoff berth this year to get Chargers fans back on board. Maybe it would take that and a heck of a draft, a big trade here and there, firing a head coach, hiring a big name. We can only hope for the best from there. But thank you for the $10 haul, man. I appreciate the love here. Austin back with the 2 says Herbert's regressing under Staley. I'll think a lot of it. I think, again, I'm not going to defend Staley. This isn't defensive Staley. But I do think that the hand has a lot to do with it. Your statement could be true, but literally it was like a switch being turned. The moment he got hurt, in that game he got hurt, his accuracy really, really suffered. It did. Boss coming in with the 10 or the $20 haul. That Jacksonville loss has derailed our team's confidence. Okay, huge $20 haul first off. Thank you so much, Boss Max. Secondly, I don't know if it just derailed our team's confidence, but our fandom. I don't want to say I'm this big thing because I'm not, okay? I'm a Chargers YouTuber, which comes with its certain pros and cons.
There's literally nothing fun to watch or get excited about with this team. Who cares if there are winnable games coming up? This team would go nowhere in the playoffs if they tripped and fell in.
Thanks again, $10 haul, man. But, I am very observant, and I am kind of like at the helm of a lot of this spectating of the Chargers fandom and their emotional state. And yeah, it's never really been stable, but right now is probably the worst I've seen it. Even beyond that Jags game, it derailed us pretty good.
That Jacksonville loss has derailed our team confidence.
We have got to find a reason to get bolted up again, man. It's tough out here being a Chargers fan. It really is. I definitely, I'm here behind you. I am. All Chargers fans around the world, that you're feeling this pain, you're feeling this heat, I'm behind you. I feel you. I'm feeling the same thing that you guys are feeling. I'm massively disappointed. I'm crushed. Be mad today, bolt up tomorrow, and we can hope to continue feeling that way, that we can bounce back and get on the horse, because it is becoming harder and harder to find reasons to get back on with the consistency and mediocrity that we've been witnessing. Jesus coming in here with the 2 says we need Shane Steichen back. Yeah, Shane Steichen was a big part of that. I do agree. Thank you again, Boss Mac, for the 20. Kool-Aid, Killing Ring, Cooper. Yeah. There's a lot that we can figure out in terms of like how to build the team going forward. But I think a lot of it does have to do with the coaching. To be quite honest. Thank you so much. Steve with the 2 just gonna scream one more time for Jim Harbaugh. Hey, dude, keep screaming it, man. I'll keep giving you the thumbs up. Tara with the 5 says, I think the most frustrating thing is when the offense plays good, the defense plays bad. When the defense plays good, the offense plays bad. Yeah, it really is just a back and forth. It really is. Thank you, Tara. Ethan, the offense has been anemic as the defense. This whole team's problem needs fixing. I'm becoming numb watching my Bolts every week. I hope we don't become used to that. I really don't. Trevor with the 5, dude, Staley has to go. Bad defense. Defensive head coach is embarrassing. I want to give Moore a shot, but we could spend a first and go get Dable. You could. Do what we should have done all along. Aaron with the 5 says, thank you for being with us. Enjoy dinner, brother. Bolt up. I got some pozole waiting for me. That being said, guys, we're going to talk more about this over on Bleacher Report, okay? I'm going to take this party over to Bleacher Report, this Sad Boy Hour party. If you guys haven't already downloaded Bleacher Report, please do. You can hit me up in the Chargers section here in just a moment. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get a therapy session in for the Chargers fans. I think we need it right now. I think as a Bolt fam, we need to kind of be there for each other and find a way to find joy in one of the biggest parts of our lives, because I can feel it. I can feel us bending, and it is very, hard to stomach. So let's go over there and talk this out, okay, guys? We'll see you guys there in a minute. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you to everybody for all the super chats. Despite, the crushing loss, you guys are out here supporting me and my platform. I couldn't tell you guys how much I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys over in Bleacher Report here in just a second, man. We'll see you soon. Thank you, guys.